Showtime.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JTraedz TV, where we discuss all stock-related contents and much more. Yeah, guys, I do apologize for being out, man. I had a family emergency that took place, and I had to be out for these past 2 days, man. And I do apologize about that. I am back. Everything so far so good, and we'll be ready to rock and roll, guys, and go from there. Let's go ahead and take a dive right into our news. So far, we do have stock futures rise as Wall Street tries to end week on a strong note. Stock futures rose Friday as Wall Street tried to end the week on a strong note. Excuse me. S&P 500 futures gained 0.3%, while Dow Jones Industrial Averages future added 46 points or 0.1%. Nasdaq 100 futures advanced 0.6%. The major averages are coming off a winning session thanks to gains in the chip stocks. Taiwan Semiconductors led the advance after a blowout fourth quarter report. Further, the U.S. and Taiwan reached a trade agreement in which Taiwanese chip and tech companies will invest at least $250 billion in production capacity in America. So right now, it seems like we got some good positive news. So I do expect some upside to come. I still think that we're gonna get that push towards that 700 level, guys. Let's go ahead and dive now into our SPY from yesterday. Yesterday, guys, we had an open of 694.57, high of 695.45, low of 691.25, close of 692.24, and a volume of 77.3 million. And as far as economic goes, we already had industrial production that came out at 9:15, not too long ago, that just came out. And last but not least, we're going to have the housing market index that's going to be at 10 o'clock. So after that, guys, it should be golden, with no other surprises. Let me also double check just to make sure, and we're going to the charts. And just to double check to make sure we don't gonna have anything released from the president. Let me that's one thing I forgot to check today. Let me do a little check on that real quick. Yeah, that was one thing I did forget to check. Let's see. Anything from the president that may be coming out today? Anything we need to be aware of? Any meetings? Anything? Surprises or whatever the case may be. Waiting for this thing to load up. Waiting for it to load up, guys. Come on. I don't know why it's taking so long for this damn thing to load up. Well, once it loads up, guys, we'll talk about it. That's gonna be the president's schedule to see what we're gonna have today, but it's still loading. So hopefully this thing still works, this website. If not, I have to switch it over. Let me see. Yeah, because it's still loading, so I don't know why this one, it might not even be working. Anyway, Wednesday, guys, I ain't gonna lie, on SPY, that was a good swinging opportunity if you was paying close attention. After we had that nice sell on off, you can even see right here on the 1 hour chart, your strongest area. So you can see right here, and shout out to Legendary. You can see why I had it basically highlighted from the supply zone down to the demand zone. So once we came out of that supply zone all the way down to the demand zone, you had a strong key level as we pulled down towards that 86. As buyers bought in at these bottoms and pushed that bad boy right back onto the top towards, that was yesterday, up towards 95. Almost damn near a $10 run. For the push back up to the upside. Queen, good morning. I'm back after a long. Yeah, good morning to you. Good. Just had a little family emergency that took place not too long ago, so I just got back. Was out for like 2 days, and trying to get back focused. So, but everything is good to go though, Queen. Everything is good to go. But yeah, Wednesday, guys, it was definitely a good little but definitely a call swing opportunity from 86 for that push back on up. I think it was around, around CPI data or PPI? No, it should have been around PPI data. I think around PPI data. What? Yeah, because Thursday. Well, what data did we have yesterday? I don't think we had no major data yesterday. What was it? I'm trying to go back to it. I don't think we had no major data, but I forgot what it was. But anyway, as I was stating, guys, like I said, 86 Wednesday bottoms. As we had that nice little, pullback in the beginning of the market. We had a nice little sell-off from pre-market all the way on down during lunch hours. Then around 12 o'clock, we started to, transition back to the upside. Like I said, 86 was a good buying opportunity to go for that push back up to the upside. Now, based off of my 1 hour time frame, around 86, that was Monday's low of day. Let me go back where that was at. Mondays, I don't think it was this Monday. Let me see. I think it was the previous Monday. Yeah, right here. So that was that previous Monday low of day. We had that nice bounce back up to the upside. So right there was a good bouncing opportunity as we went from the supply zone, fell our way all the way down toward that demand zone where buyers, all they did was buy up all these key areas. I mean, you can clearly see it where they bought up like all between this demand zone and got that strong push right back on up. So, I mean, down here was a good opportunity. 86 was a good swing trading opportunity for that push back on up to 95, almost giving you $10. So, as we're going into today, going into next week, right now, I mean, I'm definitely keeping this on watch. I know we came down yesterday as low as like around 91.35 and got that little bounce back on up. So we got this little bounce towards the end of the market close, going into post-market and pre-market. You can see right here where we bounced and got that nice push back on up. Now, why did they bounce right here? We go back a little bit. They pretty much got this pull back down towards this downtrend breakout, and then right here towards this 200-day moving average. So right here we had consecutive red candles down, got that nice red to green move back on up. So that was another good little buying opportunity. Wasn't as big as the day before when you went from 86 all the way up to 95. I mean, still was a decent little bounce. We still are holding up pretty decent from that 91 yesterday, 91.35, pushing our way back up towards 94. Look like we're still trying to create this little uptrend from Wednesday's bottom into Friday. So trying to create like this little uptrend back up to the upside because we know where buyers are trying to go. So we know buyers' goal is to try to go for that push back up to 96 plus. So right now we're trying to see if those buyers are going to get right back above that 94. If they get back above 94, we could see somewhat of a range between 94 and 96, and then we can break above 96. Next goal up is 98, because you know what, SPY likes to move by $2 increments. So we get it back above 94. We want to see that push up to 96, from 96 back up to 98. So, like I said, at this time we are holding this trend line pretty decent at this moment. So after we had these nice little pullbacks, like I said, this here was a decent. This here was the best pullback entry that you could have took. Right here at 86. Right there held up pretty decent. It's still holding up pretty decent. And then, like I said, yesterday you had this 91.35 level that's holding, and then for that possible pushback on up. So it's like we in this little range right now from these bottoms, mid, and then this possible top back up towards this 91.61. So it look like it's trying to hold a range at this moment. And I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled on VIX as well. And I'll bring up VIX chart too. How we looking on AMD and them? AMD is still holding up 34, trying to push his way back up to 38. So if you are an AMD trader, AMD still got a nice little uptrend holding up. Get that move right back above 34. Look for that possible push back up to 36, 38, up to 40. Well, that bad boy has the uptrend still setting up. Keep that on watch on the 5. So you can clearly see that AMD look like it's holding pretty decent. Tesla look at the but Tesla, watch the 440 range. Watch the 440 range. That look like they can build an uptrend up here. So they may go for squeezes. So and especially with Tesla on Fridays. Fridays Tesla loves to squeeze. Like to go for little possible short squeezes. So if we can, like I said, buyers can maintain that 440. You do have room to push your way back up towards that 445 level. So for Tesla, definitely keep your eyes peeled from 440. See, can buyers go for that push up towards 445? What can I get the ball rocking and rolling on now? Let me see, 440 in the balance of 440. So that'd be what, 442.50? I'm gonna put an alert right around 442.50. I think that's the little mid area between 40 to 45. I want to say 42.50, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. I'm gonna put the alert. We got about 6 minutes left, guys. I'm gonna put that on Tesla. Yeah, it's like right about 42.50 on up to 45. So let me make a little small range real quick. At 40, from 40 level up to 45. Yeah, that mid area, should be around 45, 42.50. Should be right there. Should be like your little mid area, if I'm not mistaken. So 42.50, I'm gonna put that mid Put that yellow. Bottoms gonna be around 440, and tops around 445. So, and like I said, normally on Fridays they like to go for shorts, possible short squeezes. Just keep it on watch. But the main thing that you want to stay on top of is 440 for sure. If the buyers step in, but keep your eyes peeled. Because like I said, as long as they can hold that 440, which we do have a little bit of a lower shadow, a little bit of buying pressure. Watch 440. If they can hold 440, look for that possible push up to 442.50, and then from 442.50 you have room to run to 445, because that'll give you a $5 push from 440 to 445, $5 push for the day. And like I said, normally on Fridays they like to go for short squeezes from so just keep it on watch. But we'll see, can we first and foremost maintain 440 first and foremost, get those buys to get maintain that area and go for that push back up. So I know right now it's a little bit of weakness, but I think those buys may step in and reverse in due time. I think so. I think buys may reverse in due time. So, but just watch that 440 level for that push up to 442.50 first, and then we can see for that possible move up to 445. But from 440 to 442.50 for sure, we can see a nice little, buying movement, rotation this way. AMD, like I said, watch this 34 level up to 36 to 38. We went as high as 38, 35 yesterday. Keep that on watch. Right now 34, and then next possible levels up to 36. We do have a little uptrend back up towards these highs up here. Let me see. So let's see, can they go for this, Friday squeeze out, towards as we closing out for the end, end of the week. So let's see. Keep it on watch. Yep. Almost like a little range. Yeah, from these bottoms, little mid, almost like a little range that we got going on. These bottoms right here that held and then pushed up towards these tops. Yeah, so it looks like somewhat of a little range. But we know where they're trying to go is 440. So I may just stretch it out up to 440. See, I keep saying 440 because I'm now thinking about Tesla. 240. We got about 4 minutes left. I'm trying to get everything. So right now, here you go, guys. See Tesla. Look at that 440. See, buyers are trying to utilize that 440. Watch for that possible push if they can hold 440. So look like they're trying to gear up in due time for that possible push back up. Yep. Because I can see up back up towards 38 plus up towards 240. I think AMD may, go for that, for the rest of this squeeze out for the rest of the week. Because it's been on a nice little uptrend. So I think they may go for this, for that rest of that squeeze on up on Friday. Keep that on watch from 34 to 38 up to 240. So I think they may try to squeeze the rest of it out. Anything else, guys, we need to watch? Still watching SPY. SPY still trying to hold this key level. Look for 94 push. Again, if we get above 94, look for that possible push up to 95 to 96. CVNA. Appreciate you, boss. And LLY. Appreciate you. Let's take a look at that real quick, too. So we know the game plan for AMD, and we know the game plan for Tesla. So we got that down packed. So we already know Tesla, 440 up to 445. AMD, 234 to 236 up to 238. Want to go for this nice little push back on up, and it's a ascending triangle pattern setup that we do have right in front of us. What you got? CVNA, real quick. CVNA, your main resistance is right around 470. Are we in a little $10 range almost? 460, 470. Bottoms of 450. It look like it's trying to hold. You looking at it long side or short side? Sit. Because right here you can see where resistance is, right around 470. We're starting to cup a little bit, just a little bit right here where we keep running up, reject it, right around 470. So we definitely want to, short. Okay, so yeah, right now you're underneath 470. So once we crack that 460, you do have room to possibly fall down to that 440s. Don't keep saying 440s back down to these lows. Keep that on watch. Because it looks like it wants to cup. Look like it wants to slowly start to cup back down. That's the way that bad boy look. And the bell knows the bell about to ring soon. All right, let me hear him go LLY, short. Right now, you back down towards the 1020s. Crack 1020s, we could pull our way all the way back down to the 1,000. You do have a little downtrend setup going on. So we got about 30 seconds, guys, to the bell ring. So you do have a little downtrend setup on LLY, Queen, on that one. You clearly see that setup clear as day. Again, underneath 1020 down towards that 1,000 mark. All right, guys, let's keep it on watch. Let's see what we got today. Bell is about to ring in about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Right now, you already got AMD amping up. Starting to pull back on Tesla, but AMD is definitely still ramping up. That was your top gainer we've been having. Still pushing towards the upside from 234. Look for that push. Got about 5 seconds, guys, to the bell ring in a matter of 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So keep your eyes peeled. Let me see what top gainers for the day. Let me see top gainers for the day. Right now, NVDA has the #1 spot. AMD moved back up. So keep that on watch. AMD right now has moved back up to the #1 spot on blue chips at 2.40% on AMD. So definitely keep this on watch to see can those buyers reclaim 234 for that push back up to the upside. So could be catching a bounce back up. Keep that on watch. Keep it on watch. Keep it on watch. Let's see can we get back above 234. Let's see can those buyers start to move back in. We're starting to pull back a little bit. Starting to pull back. We want to see them rebound. Oops, starting to pull back definitely. Starting to pull back. Starting to pull back. Yep, there go Tesla. All right, so Tesla out the gate started pushing. Already up to my mark that we talked about, 440, 250. So look like Tesla already started right out the gate. Right up to my alert on that one. Let's see can we go for that 240, 250 touch. So that alert didn't damn near about to hit. Right out the gate, this bad boy started pushing. Let's see can it hold his gain and go for that push. That started getting a little weak though. You can see where those sellers are sitting at, trying to pull them back, push them back down. Got to get those buys to break through though. So you already see that's right where my alert is at. See, that's why I called out 4250. 4250. I knew we was gonna have some type of interference. We're gonna have some type of interference, but keep your eyes peeled on AMD. And, you know, I know we pulling back right now. Yep, we starting. Ooh, still pulling back. Still pulling back. Let's see. What SPY doing? SPY still right. 94. Still on this uptrend. 94. Remember we talked about the 94 level. As long as they can hold 94, want to see that push back up towards these highs. Around 95 plus up to 96. Still got this little trend line holding. Now the only thing on my 1 hour, I do have somewhat of a little downtrend setup. Because right here, this is the supply zone. We're going to have a lot of sellers sitting at. So we haven't successfully broken and reversed just yet. Now that's the only thing that's concerning of me on my 1 hour. So you got a lot of strong resistance, and that right here is right around 94. So you see how you ran up? Every time you run up towards this trend line, reject it, trend line, reject it, trend line, reject it. And right here, it's right around that 693, 96 up to 94. So watch that level to see if they can those buys hold and maintain that for that reverse up, or will we get will we run up, get rejected, and get that pull right back down. So yeah, pretty much right here at this level here, guys. So watch that level. Watch this level here. I'm trying to see what VIX is doing at the time. See, VIX is reversing. So VIX is pulling back down. Pulling back down towards it. And I'm going to show you the setup I had on VIX. Let me show you my little setup I had on VIX real quick too. Alright. So it looked like VIX is still on this little downtrend that I did have set up. So right here, I was looking at it from both standpoints. I was looking at VIX and SPY. Let me go back a little bit, and you can see right here, VIX is definitely reversing to the downside. See, still reversing. So you already know VIX does the opposite of what SPY does. So that means if VIX is reversing down, pulling down, that means SPY should be pushing back up. So, I mean, right now, I couldn't hold this trend line. So VIX is falling right back down to its, old lows right here around 1525, and then from that level you got down towards 1489 to 15. From this little level here down to this level. So Tesla, guys, 4250 Tesla. So yeah, look like we're still getting this pullback or this little decline on VIX, where we could get this continuation pullback. Keep that on watch. So SPY should be pushing though, right above 94 if that's the case. All right, Tesla, guys, we just talked about it. Ooh, AMD already started to pull. Jeez Louise. Tesla, we did push towards that 4250 that we just talked about, 4250. So remember, from 4250, those buys can hold. Next level up is towards that 45. Stay above 4250. We want to utilize that mid area for that push up towards the upside. But if we run back down, we could be at the the bottom portion of that range of 4250 back down to the 40s. But right now, we're holding pretty decent right now. We've got about 1 minute to this candle close out. Yeah, 1 minute to this candle close out. So it looks like we're going to be closing down on top of 4250 right now. So could create a possible bull flag pattern on Tesla. But like I told you on Friday, Tesla likes to squeeze. Likes to go for short squeezes. Love to go for short squeezes. So let me go back, put my alert. Next key level up is going to be 45. So if y'all caught that move up, shout out to y'all on the long side. Told y'all to be mindful of that. Watch that. That's why I had my alert set at 42.50 first, and then 42.50 on up to 45. Because I told you was gonna go for a possible $5 push from 40 up to 45. Because I told you that Tesla likes to damn near move by $5 increments. So based off the 1 hour, we are pushing towards that 200-day moving average. If we can break that 200-day moving average, we do have room to push our way up towards 45. So look like we're going for the second leg up. So let's see. So right now I know AMD is pulling back, getting a strong pullback down. So starting to pull back on that one. So that's no longer the top gainer. No longer the top dog. So let me see. NVIDIA right now is #1 spot. Let me see what NVIDIA is doing. What does NVIDIA say? NVIDIA is moving up. NVIDIA trying to go for that push up towards 190. Let me see. How we up? I know we got some top levels. So from 190, I know we got these top levels up here. Yeah, because I mean, even NVIDIA likes to move by $2 increments. So 190 up to 192, then we get that 192 up to 194. So you have those two specific targets. As long as NVIDIA keeps pushing, get back above 190, your next target level, guys, is going to be 192 to 194. So as long as it keeps pushing, because right now we do have a bullish movement on NVIDIA. So my first target is going to be 190. And then I'm going to set it the next two targets up to 192, 194. So right now, my first target is about to hit NVIDIA 190. Bam. So there you go, 190. And then next key level up, 192 to 194 on NVIDIA. Watching Tesla, remember I'm going to go back to that in a few on Tesla too. Right now, like I said, Tesla, we still got a little bull flag. Keep that on watch. Still got a bull flag pattern. We're above that 42.50. Keep it on watch. Make sure you hold 42.50 for the possible next leg up. And right here. So I got two levels on NVIDIA next. So 190 up to 192, from 192 up to 194, back around these little areas. So I'll say about as close as like 193.50 up to 194. But for sure, from 190 to 192, that'll be the possible next target that they're going for. Next target up is going to be around 192. So from 190, so 91.50 up to 192. So right now, NVIDIA is top dog right now as far as blue chips goes, followed by Tesla. Tesla, you got a bull flag pattern on that bad boy. So like I said, watch that 42.50 for that possible push back up to the upside, because you do have somewhat of a little bull flag pattern setting up on that one for the next leg up. So let's see, can we get that push up towards 45? Push up towards 45. Let me see how we're looking on SPY. SPY, we're still fighting around at 94. Still fighting right around the 0 kilo. I think that's going to be pivot. That's going to be a lot. So in other words, you're going to see a lot of back and forth around 94. It's going to be like a magnet. It's going to be a lot of back and forth around 94. We could hold above 94. Yes, you could push your way back up towards these highs, up towards 95 to 96. Below 94, we could possibly pull our way back down towards 92s and basically back down towards these bottoms. So 94 is kind of like a make or break. But above, you have room to run up. Below, you got room to run down. So let's just say $2 up, $2 down. Let's just put it like that, in other words. But 94 on SPY will be your pivot. Will be your pivot, whether, we continue on up above 94 or come right back on down 94. So that means we come back down, crack this trend line, we could be reversing again, going from the bullish side of things to the bearish side. But right now we're bullish, still holding on top of the trend line. Long as we stay on top, pretty much, 93, 94. I mean, still bullish. Damn, Tesla already hit 45? Good Lord. Yep, guys, next leg up. There you go. Shout out to my Tesla traders, guys. Came right back up to these highs. Bam. Pulled up like a magnet. I told you, Fridays, it like to go for short squeezes. It loves to go for short squeezes on Fridays. So shout out to my longs on Tesla. Shout out to my longs on Tesla. I told y'all on Fridays, Tesla loves to go for short squeezes. Love to go for short squeezes. So what's going to be the next level from here? That means we have to move the channel up. So that means from 45.50. So that means that you got 47.50 that's going to be coming up. But by the time I put my alert, we're going to probably hit it. So 47.50 is going to be next. 47.50 up to 50. So watch, 47.50 may hit it right before I set it. May hit it right before I set it, guys. Let me see. 47.50 is going to be your next target. Might hit it right before I set it. Before I set it. Let's see. So 47.50. Look for 47.50 next. 47.50 is going to be your next push up. Yep, getting a little, see. Sellers sitting right there around that 47.50. See, sellers sitting. Need those buys to push. So right now, we in a new little upper range between 45 to 50 with a mid area of 47.50. So you got 45 bottoms now, as long as we hold. Mid area is 47.50, and then tops around 450. So let's see, can they go for the push up to the upside? Can we get that 47.50 push? NVIDIA still holding 190. We know the next level possibly up is going to be around 192. That's going to be the next level on NVIDIA. How we looking on SPY still falling back underneath that 440, that 694 still. All right, let's see. So still battle around 694 in this bad boy. I mean, you can see the, you can see the setup. I mean, but right here, there's going to be a strong resistance until we get that break above. So right now, we could be, the way this is looking, look like we want to pull back down. So I'm going to see if we're going to get this pullback. It almost looks like an inverted cup and handle pattern, damn near. Because we already got like a little cup here, and then the handle, these tops going to be around, right around 94, back down to this 93. I mean, the way it's setting up, is that's what it looks like. But we'll see, we'll see. Because right now you got these pre-market bottoms at 93, and then you got right here at 94. But the high is going to be around, what, 94, 70-ish almost? But yeah, this pivot point, like I said, underneath 94, we can pull back. Above 94, we can definitely get that move up, because that's going to be pivot for right now. Let me see. Tesla, what Tesla doing now? So we're still building, still trying to build up towards, let me see where we at right now. Yep, still trying to build up towards that 47.50. You still got NVIDIA moving. So your two top gainers as of now is Tesla, followed by NVIDIA, and then after that, then you have AMD. AMD will be number 3. AMD, what you want to do is for AMD, you want to stay on top of 230. AMD, you want to stay on top of 230. NVIDIA, you want to stay on top of 190. Stay on top of 190 for that possible push up towards that 192. So right now, everything's still looking bullish. And look, Tesla going for that next leg up, guys. Remember we talked about next leg up, 147.50. 447.50. Let's see, can we get that push up to 447.50? Oh, look like SPY pulling, because I see VIX bouncing. Is SPY pulling? Yep, SPY pulling. I see VIX trying to bounce his way back on up. So right now, guys, 94, as we talked about, pivot point. It's going to hold up a strong resistance, pulling back down towards that area, possible areas of 93. Pulling right back down to these pre-market lows. But yeah, I'm seeing it start to tumble a little bit. Got some upper shadows. 94 is going to be a strong resistance at this time. What I think, I'm going to tell you what I think possibly could happen is that we can find our way back down towards these bottoms like this way. I mean, we'll see though. If we get that nice sell-off though. I mean, that'll be my ideal level that we could possibly pull back down this way. Back down towards like the 91s. But we'll see, because I don't want to jump the gun and speed too soon. But right now, I know for sure we're underneath 94 to start off with. All right, we're still looking on Tesla and NVIDIA. Tesla, all right, still haven't got that 47.50 break yet. So keep that on watch, keep it on watch. Still like setting up for a little bull flag pattern though. I mean, he's definitely got a nice strong candle on the 1 hour for sure. Just got like some resistance right around 47.50 though. So, I mean, even if I was to trade Tesla, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for some pullbacks. You already know me. I don't never like to chase the tops. So, I mean, Tesla be one of my interests. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Tesla be one of my interests, but I'll wait for some pullbacks. So, you know me. I do not like chasing the tops. SPY, pulling back, as I told you guys, pulling back. I see VIX starting to push his way back up. So, from 94, pulling back down towards the 93s. Starting to get that little pullback right now. Keep it on watch. Starting to slowly pull back. You can kind of see right here we're starting to top out right around 94.50 down to 94 itself. So we're still having a little bit of trouble trying to get back above the 94 levels, 94.50. So that's still holding up a little bit. So right, and then like I said, based on my 1 hour, it just looked like it wants to turn. I mean, right here we are hitting this trend line on my 1 hour. You can see right here we're on this like downtrend, hitting this top portion of this trend line where you run up, get rejected. Well, it does look like we could fall back down to the 200 on the 1 hour, which is all the way back down towards 92.91. You know, back down this way. See, this right here is where that bounce happened at right here. We pulled all the way back down to the 200. We got a nice bounce back on up. So it looked like in the way this is setting up right now on the 1 hour, you got upper shadow, which it does look like that candle can flip back down this way towards 92 down to 91. Where we can pull our way back down to these lows. Basically back down to this little mid area towards 92, 91. You know, where those sellers are kicking you out of the supply zone, out of their territory, back down into the mid area. Kind of the same thing that happened with the sellers. See, sellers try to go into the buyers territory. Buyers wasn't having it. Came back in, kicked those sellers right out. Vice versa. Buyers try to go into the sellers territory. They not having it, kicking the buyers right on out. So if you notice that, you go from one territory to the next. So right now, buyers try to invade the sellers territory, kicking them right on out. So that's why I'm saying that it look like we keep reversing that. We are getting a strong pullback, as you can see right here, where I think this bad boy can flip down towards the 91s, 92s, back down towards that 200-day moving average. So I'm thinking that we could get a possible pullback underneath 93. We'll see though. I'm thinking that we could pull back down to 93, back down to these low areas back this way, where we can definitely flip back down. So I'm thinking that we could see 91, 92 back down this way towards that 200-day moving average. I think so. Because that means that VIX needs to get back above, 1560 up to 1580. So as long as VIX can go back up, I mean, Tesla SPY's going to yank back down. So right now we got VIX right at 1555. So I definitely want to see 1560 up to 1580. So if that bad boy put it like this, let me show you what I mean. If VIX can get back on top of his trend line, we'll see. Because I know we're still setting up. So let me move this chart up real quick. So I got them side by side. Well, up and down. So okay, watch VIX. I know right now VIX is pulling back right now. But if VIX can somehow miraculously miraculously get back on top of his trend line, that means it has to get back above 1560. That means SPY's going to start to pull. And this bad boy can start to reverse back towards the 16s. That means we should start to see some good pullback on SPY soon. But right now, we are still getting a little bit of weakness on it. So, and then you still hold this trend line. Yeah, it's because VIX can miraculously get back on top of its trend line. That means SPY should start to reverse back down. Yep, trend line held. So, nice little trend line bounce real quick. But if y'all notice, you pull right back up to 94 like a magnet. Like I told you. You go see a lot of back and forth right around 94. So if VIX can get back on top of 1560, I mean, this bad boy should reverse. Because to me, it just still looks weak. I'm just going to be honest. I mean, I know it's not happening right now, but look, 94 again. 94 resistance. See that? So to me, it's just still looking weak. Well, I think we may fall back down this way in due time. But you keep trying to pull right back up to 94. It's like you keep yanking up or pulling back like a magnet. Either it pulls up or it pulls back. But you always find your way back around 94. It's like you just, like right here, for example, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, 94, close to 94, 94, 94. It's like 94 is like a magnet where it keeps pulling. But the fact is you're underneath 94 that's holding up as strong resistance. Now what to do from this level here is go from 94 to 93.50. From 93.50 down to 93. 93 down to 92.50. We're just slowly declining. So right here you went up to 94. Now you're underneath 93.50. Watch 93.50. From 93.50 back down to 93. From 93 down to 92.50 as you just slowly decline. So watch between 93.50 up to 94. Right now, it look like sellers are trying to move on down 50 cents down towards from 94 down to 93.50. So watch this. Let's see if sellers gonna keep buyers now underneath 93.50. If they can succeed, I know it's bad. I know buyers are trying to push back above 93.50. But if sellers can succeed, pushing them back underneath 93.50, I mean that counter should start to go back down this way. But buyers are fighting. Buyers are definitely trying to fight. So he's right. Got like somewhat of a little ascending triangle pattern, but I still think 94 is going to be a strong ass resistance. I'm going to be honest with you. See, back underneath 93.50. So we should see a possible third red candle if sellers can succeed by pulling them all the way back down towards 93. Because 93, they're holding 93.50. See, 93.50. What we got left on this candle? Well, about a minute left. So 93.50, that means you possibly could close underneath 93.50. Where you're going to now be in a range of 93, 93.50. But if you notice, you're declining. You're slowly declining. Long up a shadow. Look at that. Sellers are coming in, trying to push them, keep them right underneath 93.50. So this candle should be closing out in about 20 seconds. So 20 seconds, 20 seconds. See, 93.50, 93.50. You'll be closing right underneath. About 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 93.50, 93.50. See, should start to flip that, damn near flip that candle the opposite way, because I still see a lot of weakness than strength right now. But we'll see right here, gapped on up. Here we go, 93.50. Underneath all your indicators right now. Let's see. Because the main thing they need to crack is 93. Because, I mean, that's the main thing sellers need to crack. That's the main thing they need to crack. Because 93 can hold, I mean, it's going to hold some type of importance. Because we held 93 before. So 93 is going to be a definite floor that they need to crack. So we go back a little bit. We had that area before, right here. When we came down, I think that was that time we were talking about it. I think we was in a range between 93 and 94. Then we finally got that push back to the upside. See how 93 holds weight underneath it, resistance above it, support. So 93 is going to be a definitely tough area that sellers going to have to take out. So 93 is going to play a major key too. So let's see, and then from 93, what are the levels below? Of course, 91.35, of course, back down, 92, 90, 91. So let's see where we're at right now. What are we doing? What are we doing? So yeah, you're just battling back and forth between 94 and 93 once again. 94 tops, 93 bottoms. So it's like you're in a dollar range right now, just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because sellers are sitting at 94, buyers are trying to sit at 93. But if those sellers can come in aggressive and successfully go underneath 93, we can turn that into resistance and go for that further pullback down. So that means you'll see 92.50 down to 92, from 92 down to 91.50, pretty much back down to these lows. So, because you do have somewhat of an inverted cup and handle pattern sitting like right here. You got an inverted cup and handle pattern. Look right here. Clear as day. Look at this. Inverted. Cup, handle, right there in your face. That's why I said I think we could see some possible more downside coming. I still believe we could see some downside. Gonna get a little bit of bouncing here and there, but I still think the overall we're gonna come back down in sooner or later. So right here, cup, handle, right here, inverted. So like I said, the main area that those sellers need to take out is 93. If they can take out 93, turn resistance back into support, we can get that continuation sell-off back this way. That'll create even a bigger cup. So we come back around this way, see? If we get that pullback all the way down, that big cup is going to close out. See, you started this cup all the way down towards 91.35. See, if we could crack 93, that'll make even a bigger cup this way. See that? Y'all see it, guys? Chat, y'all see it? So, in other words, because like I said, I still think a little bit of more weakness is going to present itself. I still think that's coming. So as I stated, you have even a bigger cup down this way. So if we could get that full pull back down, we already fell underneath 94, 93.50. So we need to crack 93 itself. That means that plus that we'll be crossing that trend line. We'll be going from the bullish side of that trend line to now the bearish side. So that means now you have a room to free fall this way and room to close out that cup all the way back down towards that 91.50 down to 91.35. So that'll close out the cup completely. See? Why would I lie to y'all? It's like, see? Why, you see what I mean? Why would I lie to y'all? Why would I lie? Why would I lie to y'all? And I told y'all right here, look at my 1 hour. Where it looked like, again, I mean, we hitting this trend line where it looked like we could fall back down to the 200-day moving average, back down this way towards the 92s to 91s. So we can successfully crack underneath 93, then we can focus on 92.50, down to 92, down to 91.50, and damn near close out this cup all the way back down completely. So, you know, to give you a full rotation back down this way. So I do think that we could see a further down, you know, pull back down there this way, cracking it. Here we go. See, I wouldn't lie to y'all. So watch this trend line. Where we at right now, we got about 2 minutes to this candle close out. When we'll be falling back underneath 93. See, why would I lie to y'all? You can easily read. Like it's not hard to read this. It's not that hard to read. You know, the full pattern, the full situation. I mean, again, what we need to crack is stay underneath 93. We already started to crack the trend line, so you already started to cross from the bullish side of things to the bearish side of things. So already starting to crack underneath that trend line. See that? Starting to slowly crack, but we need to successfully crack underneath 93 to get us back down towards the 92.50s, down 92s, even back down towards the 91s. Again, closing out this bigger cup. So I think that we could get a full rotation down this way, what it looked like it wants to do. Create a big old cup, and there you go. See? Easy. It's just like easy to read. Like once you start to understand this, it gets simpler and simpler to read it without forcing anything. Look, was I lying to y'all? Look at that. Why would I lie to y'all? And look at that, cracking the trend line. Going from the bullish side to now the bearish side with possible room to fall back down towards the 91s, 90. That's going to close out this cup. And what I told you, 92 down to what? 92.50s, right? We almost pulling back down to close to the 92. So now you're in between a range of 93, 92.50. But you are still declining. You are still selling off. So notice that. You're closing out this first cup, inverted cup. Now you could be creating a bigger cup down this way where you had this bounce at. Where you could be going from green back down to red. Slowly pulling back down this way. And I told you, even off my 1 hour chart, I could see this downtrend setup where every time you hit the trend line, reject it, trend line, reject it, trend line, reject it, where it looked like we could fall back down towards that 200 moving average, back down towards the 92s, 91s. And there you go. See? 92.50. So it's like, once you start to read this, man, it's crazy. It's insane to, it's insane to see this. See? Cracking this trend line, now going from the bullish to bearish side. Now underneath 93. And as I told you, what I told you about VIX, the thing was to get back above 1560 up to 1580. I mean, look how we just called this little downtrend crack. That easy. Wasn't hard at all to read that. What it was doing. Easy to read, guys. Look at this. Bam. Nice pullback. 92.50 as I told you. 92.50, and then from 92.50 down to 92. We slowly want to creep our way back down towards these bottoms. Close out this cup. Close out that cup. So, of course, you're going to get a little bounce. 92.50 is going to go back up to retest. So, you may get a few little green candles stepping in, of course. 92.50 little bounce. 92.50 bounce. We stretch it out a little bit. See? Watch this 92, possible 92.50 bounce. If not, we'll get a pull back all the way down to 92. But watch 92.50 real quick. So you already got 2 red candles down already on the 5. 2 red candles down on the 5. Still pulling, still pulling, still pulling. There you go, guys. Downtrend crack. Downtrend crack. Downtrend crack. Is my everything working good? All right. So remember we talked about it. 94 was going to be strong resistance. Then from 94 was 93.50. From 93 down to 93.50 down to 93. And then as you see right here, you had an inverted cup and handle. So, chat, how many of you guys started inverted cup and handle pattern? How many of you guys started inverted cup and handle? How many started inverted cup and handle pattern? And as I told you, it just looked like we could pull back down towards these low-key areas that I have pointed out. Where we could pull all the way back down to that 200-day moving average. So, chat, how many of you guys caught it? How many of you guys caught the trend line crack? Fall right back underneath that 93, underneath 94 down to 92s. How many caught that pullback? How many caught the pullback as we talked about it? And still pulling back. Second red candle down. What we got left? 2 minutes on this candle? 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. Still coming all the way back down as we talked about. Still pulling, still pulling, still pulling, still pulling. What's going to be the next level on VIX from 1580 back up to 16? Now the top area is the area it could run up to. I mean, I do have some areas right around 1650. I mean, if it goes for that push, that strong push, that means that we can see more of a dump coming in on spot. So right now, you're already underneath the 92.50, bam, 92.50 pullback. Let me see. Why wasn't, let's hold up. Why wasn't this? No, I was trying to figure out because it didn't. I was wondering why this chart wasn't, why the contract wasn't moving. But there you go, guys. Called it out. Trend line crack. Going from the bullish side to the bearish side, pulling right back down to this little area. Gonna be like a cup. And as I told you, when you start to see consecutive movements like this, you pull them back purposely to a strong key area. Yeah, purposely pulling back down. So that means they're purposely are trying to pull back down to possibly to this 200-day moving average. So that's going to be right around that 90, right around that 91.66. Right around 91.66, still strongly pulling back. And look at this, still pulling back. So how many caught the puts? How many of you guys caught the puts? How many of y'all caught that? How many caught it? And it's still yanking. That is crazy. Third candle down. Let's see if we get this third candle down back this way. Let's see. I know we get close towards that. Let me see how much further can we pull back. Let's see. Because I know right now we're gonna need 92. Are we gonna go for one more pullback? Let's see. Can we go for one more red candle down, or will we start to possibly start to bounce now? Let's see. Because I know we counted two red candles down. We should see a third underneath 92 back down this way. It should be one more candle. Yep, there we go. So one more candle down towards these lows. One more pull. I'm trying to see, can we go for this third candle down? We should, especially with this sell-off, bro. I mean, but that was a nice setup. I mean, calling out this inverted cup and handle pattern, calling out this bigger cup. I mean, so how many of you shorts caught it, guys? How many shorted it? How many caught the short? How many caught the short? How many caught the short? And there go that third we just talked about. Third candle down towards those lows, as we talked about. Back down towards the 91.50, 91. So let's see. As I told you guys, we're going to pull down towards that 200-day moving average. We may crack it slightly. That's what I'm trying to see where it's really trying to. I mean, if it goes all the way down towards this 690 off this trend line, right? With this, I mean, they could. But right now, sellers do have it. I mean, you're going for a strong pullback. They purposely are pulling back to a targeted level. So anytime you see something like that, don't chase a falling knife. Let those sellers have it. Let the sellers have it. Let the sellers have it. Let them pull. 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 Because again, when you see consecutive candles like this cracking this trend line, they're purposely pulling to a targeted area. As I told you guys, anytime you see consecutive candles like this, they're going for a specific target. They're going for a specific target. So I know a lot of y'all trying to go for the rebound. I'm trying to see can we get this last candle back down. One more candle pull. So guys, how many of you guys caught it, man? Y'all quiet. What's going on? What's going on? I mean, we called out the crack of the trend line. I mean, we called out the inverted cup and handle pattern. I mean, we called out everything we could. Like, how many of you guys traded it? Like, how many took advantage of it? From the trend line crack, as I told you, from the inverted cup number one back down to this bottoms here. How many caught it? Man, y'all quiet as hell. What's going on? Y'all quiet as I don't know what right now. How many caught it? Be real. Keep it honest with me. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch the pullback? Because I told y'all, Sydney, did I not predict that, or did I not call it out? I said, I think we could pull back. I think we could go for a pullback. Did I not say that? Did I not warn everybody? I said 94 is going to hold a lot of weight. I said 94 is going to be your pivot. I said underneath 94, we can see a nice pullback. Did I not say that? Did I not prepare everybody? Queen, did I not? Did I not tell everybody possibly get prepared for a pullback? I told everybody get prepared for a pullback. I warned everybody. I literally warned everybody for a possible pullback. And I broke it down from an inverted cup to a trend line crack. So, I mean, I gave you guys, I warned you guys. I gave everybody a heads up. I put up the trend line. I told you what levels to watch. Nadia, you got it? Mwah! Thank you. Appreciate you. I mean, we called it out. Inverted cup and handle, trend line crack. I said the main thing to watch was going to be right around 694. I said 694. I said from that, I said we want to see a pullback underneath 693.50. 693.50, we want to take out 693. I said we cracking underneath 693.50. That's going to crack us underneath that trend line. I said if we could do that, we can see a possible pullback down to yesterday's lows. And Queen, thank you so much, Queen. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for the dodo. Dono. Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. She caught it. Shout out to her. Let me give you some love though. I told everybody from 94, look for that pullback down to these lows. I mean, like I said, and I showed everybody my 1 hour chart. Where looks like we could go from these tops because we're getting kicked out of the supply zone for that pull back down this way. So, and I told everybody, look at this, green to red move, back down. I mean, it was just clean and cut. I told everybody what to be prepared for. I gave everybody heads up what to look out for. Can't say I didn't. So let me give a shout out to the Queen. Thank you so much, Queen, for the dono. I gotta fix my little alert thing too. I gotta check that. Appreciate you though, Queen. Appreciate you. Shout out to Nadia. I'm glad that you got it though, Queen. But I gave everybody the price, what to look out for. 94, then 94.50, down to 93. I said from 93 we'll be cracking that trend line, going from the bullish side to the bearish side. I broke everything down to a science. Long or short? Nadia, you going long on it or short? What you doing, Queen? They're going to bounce back up. They're going to bounce off that 200-day moving average, trying to push its way back up. Little bounce back up to the upside. Okay, long. All right, give me a minute, Queen. Let me see where we're going from here. I know we came down as low as 91.50, back above 92. Look for that possible push back up towards 92.50 up to 93. Look, see, we may come back up to retest this level here, guys. So, we do get that. If we get that strong push back up, you got to keep in mind, now we underneath 93, and now also we underneath that indicator. So, buyers maybe trying to try to go for the little bounce back on up. Do I think that we could see more downside still coming? I think so. The way that this look like we may crack the 200 and fall back down this way towards this trend line, that's going to put us around 960. 690. I'm sorry, 690. So I think we're going to have a few green candles up. We're going to retest like around this 93. Because you got to keep in mind, we are back underneath this trend line. We're back underneath this trend line. So you're going for that bounce right back on up. So I'll say around 93. We're going to test around because you got to keep in mind we need that trend line right now, Nadia. So right around, I knew we was going to come back around these lows. So now you're getting that push back up to the upside. Buyers trying to push. So watch 93 to see can we hold that for resistance as we push back up. Quick little bounce back. Quick little bounce. But I told y'all, man, like I said, we called that bad boy out. We called that play out to a T. We definitely called it out to a T. Maybe about 92, 91, 91.62. I mean, like I said, if we create a bigger cup, I mean, we could bounce and then, because you got to keep in mind, it still could be like a lower high build because you're underneath all those indicators still. Now the main thing, you're underneath 93 now because you no longer see when you was on 93, still on how powerful that support was. Then we pushed up towards 94, but then 94 held up as resistance. Then you pull back down. But now keep in mind, not only have buyers lost 94, now you lost 93. So now you have two levels that you didn't lost and the trend line. So again, now going from the bullish side to the bearish side. So now that trend line is going to be represented as resistance now instead of support. So as we push our way back up, now we'll be testing this way towards the upside. Right here where resistance could be sitting here and sellers could be sitting. So keep that on watch. But we called the drop though. That was insane. We called the drop. That was definitely insane. Towards that 200-day moving average bounce. So we ran up as high as 16. Put it back down towards that. Watch that. On VIX, Nadia, watch that 1560. Because you're pulling back down to the 200 on VIX. So watch that 1560. Now 1560 holds as a bottom. That means that this top is going to be equivalent to VIX bottoms. So as we push back on up, this top should be equivalent to VIX's bottoms. So watch back down towards the 1560-ish area, somewhere in that bracket on its pullback. But it's still holding a trend line, an uptrend on VIX. So as we push back on up, be mindful. Everything now, all of these is going to be resistance. It's no longer support. So as you're pushing your way back on up, this could be resistance that we're about to come into. Which means that VIX could be bottoming out off of this pullback. So keep it on watch. Oh, and guys, I might be setting up a new schedule coming up next week because I got a lot of things that's gonna be taking place, like a lot of one-on-ones and everything. So I'm trying to, because I know that I was supposed to do Monday through Friday with the live stream, but due to the, I have a lot of projects coming up. Like I said, one-on-ones. I may do Wednesday. I'm not Wednesday. I may do Monday, Wednesday, Friday live while doing one-on-ones Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, something like that to that nature. So I might start to shift the schedule just a little bit. But what I will do is I will extend the live stream out a little bit longer. So instead of 4 hours, I may do like 6 out. So towards I know I normally would get off around what time? Around 1-ish, 1:30ish. So I may push it like towards almost 2:30, almost towards power hour. So basically, I'll leave like an hour before the market closes. Because, nobody should be trading within no damn 1 hour anyway after the market closes. Because all your volatile moments is in the morning. And then you'll get a little bit of volume coming back in after lunch. So I should have my live stream should be able to cover both. The first half of the market, which is going to be volatile. You already know, 9:30 to 11:30. And then after lunch, that little volatility that comes right back on in. But, yeah. So I might switch my schedule to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and instead of doing 4 hours, I'll do like 6 hours, something like that. And because I do have one-on-ones to take care of, so I had to adjust that. And one-on-ones, I may start doing like Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I'm still working on it. So I'll let you guys know. To let y'all know what I'm gonna do. What's the full game plan on that? CRWV. I'm gonna go to it because, like I said, I don't want to over congest myself with too many charts here, because that's one thing. Like I said, a lot of traders do. They'll mess themselves up by looking at too many charts. That's what I'm saying. Just focus on what you need to. See, Tesla not a bad trade that could be coming up for a bounce. I ain't gonna lie to you. You got consecutive red candles down. We could see a bounce coming soon. You got number consecutive, and we already talked about this. Normally, when we see consecutive candles, whatever direction, we'll see the opposite soon. So you see red. So that means it's pulling down to a level where we could see a possible bounce coming soon. So, Tesla could be bouncing, gearing up for a bounce coming up. Because all I see is consecutive red candles coming on down. No consolidation, just straight down towards a price point where we could see a bounce coming soon. So that could be a possible bouncing opportunity. So, don't overlook that. Let me see CRWV. We know we're going to have some, let me see. We're back above 98 to 100. So you still got like in this little $2 range. 90, like as long as you hold 98, you do have room to push back up towards that $100 mark. But if you're going to, like I said, Nadia, just take your time on it, Queen. Just take your time on it. Y'all back above this little uptrend. You do have these tops that we got rejected at. We had highs around 99.73. Today, your top's going to be around 98.50. Now, I don't like I said, the only thing that sometimes to get on my nerves with CRWV is the choppiness. That's the only thing sometimes, man. I still like to trade it, but it's like the choppiness sometimes, it just, it just kind of throws me off. And that's why I kind of stepped away from it a little bit. Like I said, it's still good to trade. You just got to, but the thing with it is you got to kind of figure out the setups to it. That's like the best way to trade it. So sometimes you may not see it on a 5. You may have to use other, charts to kind of figure it out. Like the direction, the movement to get a, better entry. In other words, you see right now, like on the 5 minutes, it's looking choppy. Don't like it. It look like you don't know which way to go. But the best thing to do is just kind of, steer out of the 5-minute time frame. Look at it like maybe a 1 hour, 12 hour, those type of setups, and kind of just figure it out to see like what's the next possible movement on these bad boys. To kind of put yourself in a better light without, forcing anything. That's like that. To me, that's like the safest way to do it too. Like figuring it out, the direction, figure like if we're in an uptrend or whatever, you already know what's going to come back down the bottoms, play the bounces and so forth. Kind of like what Tesla about to do. So right now, Tesla's still pulling back. We're about to pull back to a certain strong key area where buyers going to possibly move back in. So right now, look at this. Consecutive. It's pulling back purposely down towards an area where it could be soon gearing up for a bounce soon. We're looking at going to spy. Oh, shoot. See, that's why I don't like bouncing from chart to chart. See that? I could have Ah, shoot. God dog it. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I was waiting. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting up here. I was waiting to see can we test up here. I was waiting for that that third green candle up. I mean, it still may try to, but I was waiting. I was waiting right here where this VWAP is at. You know, underneath it. I was waiting on that rejection. I mean, could we still get it? We'll see. I was waiting on. Ah, damn, we started to move back down too soon. God dog it. It messed me up. I was waiting on it too. God dog. I was waiting on that pull back down. I was waiting on this move up, and I was going to go in for a short back down. I was waiting on that third green candle up toward that VWAP. Let me see. We'll see. I was waiting on the candle number 3. Still watching Tesla. Tesla, I know we still pulling back. We're still pulling back. Because we're coming back. We pulling back down to a specific level where we can see a possible red to green move. Because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. Well, you're gonna see a possible because anytime I see a setup like this, I know the opposite is gonna happen. I mean, think about it. Look right here, green, then all the way back down red. So think about it. If you're going all the way back down red, we could see what? Green. So you're already seeing green to red. We could see red to green. But I know it's still pulling. It's still not. I'm trying to see exactly where these bottoms is gonna be, because I know it's pulling back down to a specific area. I mean, I'm coming back down to these lows, because I know those candles gonna transition soon. Well, you're going to see a nice red to green move back, back up. I know it's coming. Just trying to time it. 1, 2, 3. So, could this be the last red candle down? Then a possible. Let me see. That'll push us back down towards the, low 440s. Back down towards these areas here. So could this be the last red candle down? Last one. And then a possible rotation. So we should close out. Let me see. So we should get this candle to stop right here. And then that's what I'm insinuating. That this last candle is gonna close somewhere down here. Close out. And then that next candle is gonna come in. We're gonna hold some type of bottom somewhere. It's gonna start to reverse. So that's the last, should be the last third candle, should be the last candle, red candle to form, and we should start to see some type of transition. So see what I mean? Should be the last candle down this way, close out, and then we should start to see some type of, where buyer's gonna step in and start to reverse it. That should be the last one. Let me see. They better not start flipping already. Come on. Last one down. How we looking on SPY? See, SPY, now we're in a little range. Now it's consolidating. Now we ranging. Here we go with the ranging. I'm still watching Tesla too. Then AMD moved back to the top 2. Let me see what AMD doing. AMD moved back to this rightful spot. I mean, it's numbers showing top gainer, but I don't see too much of nothing at this moment. Tesla there we go. See, I told you gonna pull back down. That last candle was gonna pull back this way. See, get that bad boy to close out right about here. We should close, and then that next candle. So it should I know we still pulling. I told you it's gonna be one more red candle down. One more, see, bam, told you. So let's see. So let me see what we got left on this candle. Shit, almost 1 minute. So we should try to halt. These buyers should try to stop them right here. Let me see how far we're gonna pull. So we should pull back. Pull back, and then buyers should move it right back on up and stop them right here. It should stop them. As that new candle comes in, we should have these bottoms right here. We got about 1 minute left, so we should be halting right here. As that next candle about to come in, where we start to see possible red to green. Oh, they're still pulling. Let me see. Let's see. Come on. Create some type of bad trap. I want to see if buyer's gonna push it back up and stop them. I want to see if it's gonna be correct. If they're gonna push it, as we pull them back, I want to see if buyer's gonna step in and push it right back up before it closes out. Let me see if I'm gonna be correct on this. I mean, if it pull back, it pull back, but I just want to see. Just want to see. I'm still pulling, still pulling, still pulling. Let's see, let's see. Come on, buyers. I want to see if they're gonna close them right here. I got about 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Let me see if they're gonna hold it. I mean, if they're gonna push them back up, or we're gonna close underneath. I'm just testing it. I just want to see what they're gonna do. Look like we're closing back underneath. Yeah. Never mind. So how much lower we gonna go then? Oh, so we may come back down to these lows then. Back down this way. It's still fading. Still fading. Still fading. Now we're gonna come all the way back down to these lows? Because I know they're having a strong pull, setting up for a possible strong push coming. So yeah, they still may pull back down to these lows. Okay. I was off a little bit. Because I forgot about these lows from yesterday. Because it happened towards the end of the market. That's why it threw me off. So we may get one more strong pullback down this. Okay, towards this way. Yeah, right back down to these bottoms that we talked about. I told you that yep, we're gonna close that cup out. See? I told you I'm gonna close that cup. I was waiting right here. I missed my entry, man, and then I couldn't catch my areas right here at 93. Yeah, I missed it, man. I was waiting on that third candle up, and yeah, my entry was off. Nadia, I was trying to go for it. I thought I was gonna get that push up, around 93, right around the VWAP, and then pull, and then go for the reversal. But I told you to watch VIX though. I told you to watch VIX at 1560. I told you 1560 was gonna be equivalent to a SPY's top area, and I was waiting on it, man. I had my entry too damn high. My contract I had it too low. Yeah, because I had my entry like right here. God dang, man. Missed my damn entry. Well, I still think we're going to crack underneath this 90, this level here, back down this way. I still think we're going to have room to pull back down towards that 690. Towards the 690s. I still think we're going to have a little bit of room to still pull. So, but do be careful, guys. Especially on the put side, do be careful around these bottoms, though. Be careful chasing these bottoms. Be careful, be careful, be careful. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth, Where you may have buyers start to, step in and try to utilize these areas. I mean, could we see more pullback coming? Yeah, but I mean, you have way better opportunities up here versus as you're getting down these areas. Cause it's gonna be a little tricky. It's gonna be a lot of up and down, a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, so you're gonna have to go in with quick scalp ins, quick scalp outs. So let me see, 92, 92.50. So right now. I want to see, can we get one more yank, like one more pullback this way, like just one more pullback right here. How are we going to Tesla? Did we start reversing yet? Or are we still pulling? Oh, son. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. I was looking at AMD. I was about to say, hold up. We still pulling? Okay, we still pulling. I was start looking at AMD. My fault. So, okay, we still pulling. So, man, we could pull back down to 435 then. We could pull. Let me see. If that's what they're aiming for. So, between here to here, let me see. So, what's going to be the key levels that they're going to try to use, but buyers going to try to use? Let me see. All right, between 435 and 40 is what? 37.50. I think it's like 37.50, something like that. Let me see. Cause that'll be the bottom range. 40, 37.50 down to 435. Cause it looked like it's. So could we be making a second leg down? Going to resistance and then back down this way? So could we get more of a little flush towards the 35s or what? Let's see. Because we definitely got a little downtrend setup going on right now. I mean, sellers definitely have it. So I want to see if we're going. Yep. God damn it. So I think we are doing it. So 37.50 down to towards possible 35. So pretty much a $5 drop. What's SPY doing? Damn, SPY. That's why I told puts to be careful. See, I told you, puts. I said, that's why I told you to be careful. Be careful playing around this little area right here. That's why I say be careful, be careful. That's why I said your best opportunity was up here. I was telling y'all, be very careful. Be very, very, very careful. I told you, you're going to see a lot of up and down, back and forth, back and forth. So I just told y'all that. You're going to see a lot of back and forth, back and forth. So Tesla, on the other hand, yep, so we still pulling back down toward that 37.50. Yep, pulling back down 37.50. So from 37.50 down to 435. Okay, so I see what they're doing. Okay, jeez Louise. Okay, so right at my level. So we cracked that on down to 35, because there's gonna be a $5 drop. Because if you count it from 40 to 35, it's $5. And it's still dropping. I mean, look at this, red. They going down to a specific. I want to say 35. I want to say 435 is where they trying to. Because I know we had some bouncing, good bouncing. And look at this. Look at this strong engulfing candle on the 1 hour on Tesla. Good God. Oh, I wish I would have caught these tops. I would have been watching Tesla. See, every time I waste my time on SPY, see, there's something else bypassing me. And I mean, Tesla's just straight bearish. Look at this. Look at this hard dump. They pull into a specific area on purpose. They're purposely pulling to an area. Well, a bounce coming. A bounce is coming. I'm just trying to figure out where. That's the $1 million question. That bounce is, because I don't want to chase, because the move has already happened. Because I mean, there's no consolidation even on a 5-minute time frame on Tesla. It's just red. And normally when you see consecutive candles like that, you're going to get a consecutive movement in reverse. So they're pulling back down. Let me see, because I want to say 435. I want to say, let me see. Yeah, see, 435, we had that strong bounce. See, I mean, we came down a little bit and then reclaimed 435. Buy stepped in towards the end of the market. Then you had that nice catapult back on up. So I want to say don't start bouncing already. Don't do that. Pull. Because I know it's coming. I know that reversal coming. Come on, Ford, man. Come on. Don't start doing it already. Come on, man. 435. Give me 435 at least. Give me 435. 435. Don't start. Because this little area is not, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can see right here where you had that strong bounce. I mean, you had around 437.52. You had that level too, but I suggest, I want to say 435. Strong pullback. Where you go for a strong bounce back up. Cause think about it. I'm just saying. I know it's far-fetched. But think about it. What if I'm gonna start at 45. We go from 45 down to 35. That's $10 down. So if we get a reversal from 35 back up to 45, that's $10 up. So that's why I'm trying to see, can we get this last pullback? What time it is right now? 10, almost 10:30. I want to see, can we get one more pull this way? Pull back down towards 35, because it's going to a specific area on purpose. They're purposely pulling it back. I want to say 435, because we're already underneath 437.50. So we're not too far from this 435. Yep, there we go. See what I mean? See? It's like you start to understand the trickery behind it. You start to understand the psychology behind this. I mean, it's all straight, like they're purposely targeting the area where, because think about it, it's no consolidation. It's just going straight down, even on a 5-minute time frame. It just red. So think about it. If you can see a transition here, what makes you think that you're not going to see a transition as this, as the bottom start to fill? I mean, you already see the transition at the top fill, green to red. But look, it could be setting up for a possible transition, red to green. So they're pulling down to a specific area. Because this candle is not closing out till what? I mean, we still have time for this candle to close out, because you got about 30 minutes. So if, it's going to be tricky. Because I'm going to say if we could get the 435s off of this candle alone, because this candle's not going to close out till 11. Get this candle to strongly pull back. Get these buys to step in at 435 back up towards, this 437.50 and go for a clean reversal back up. I mean, even if you don't break it, I mean, you still got room from 35 up to 37.50. But I mean, after this setup right here, I mean, to me, it looked like a clean cut reversal could be setting up coming up though. Because I mean, again, it's no consolidation. You're going straight down. It's just red, all consecutive. And normally when I see something like that, you're setting up for a reversal consecutive. So it's still pulling back. I still think we're going to pull down towards 35. I think we're getting a strong pullback down this way. Somebody, oh. So I'm still thinking we're going to get a strong pullback down on this candle. Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. I know. Didn't realize. I got to, wait, this is my 30 minute. Wait. Then I didn't realize it was a, wait, well, let me see my 1 hour. I'm looking at the wrong damn time frame. I mean, the 30 minutes still look good. Ah, here we go. Even better. All right, my 1 hour. And none of y'all told me I was looking at a 30 minute. None of y'all told me I was looking at a 30 minute the whole entire time. Cold-blooded. All right, let's see. So 30 more minutes on the 1 hour. All right, let's see. Okay. I knew something wasn't right when I seen another candle come in. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, wait a minute. All right, so we're still pulling back. All right, here we go. Still pulling back, still pulling back. So you see where these buys came in last time you dump hard like this? See this? It's almost like a rinse and repeat. It's like you dump, red, all the way back down towards like the 34, 35 levels, and then you went green right back on up. So it looked like we're just still selling off. Like almost like a rinse and repeat. It's still selling too. I mean, we still got some ways to, pull back. We still got 30 minutes of pulling, if that's what they're doing. Down towards 35 and this little 34 about right back down to these bottoms. But we did a strong red to green move back up to the upside. It's just about patience. I'm gonna be patient and see. Right now we're what, 36.50? We're almost into the 35s coming up, and it's still yanking. What I told you, look at my chart. It's still yanking. Still yanking. Red. They setting up for something. Tesla's setting up for something. They're definitely setting up for something. This purpose ass pullback like this, they setting up for they setting up for like almost like a big ass rubber band. You know when you take a rubber band and you pulling, and you pulling as far as you can, and then you let it go, and then next thing you know, bow. Just like they did here. You pull, and then let it go, bow, right back up. So it looked like it's almost doing the same exact thing. Don't you start bouncing. Keep going. Don't start. Don't do it. Ah, don't you do it. Don't do it. Pull. Keep pulling. Don't mess this up for me. Keep going. Don't do it. Don't stop bouncing yet. Come on. Keep pulling. Underneath that 37.50. Keep pulling this way. Keep yanking. I want those red candles to keep going. Cause we got about 30 minutes left. Let those red candles keep forming. Let those red candles keep coming down. Let it keep down right around 35. Let's see. Come on, red candles. Come on. Keep going. Keep pulling. Keep going. Cause that rubber band is yanking back. Yanking. See that? I mean, look at this. Like I said, look at this 1 hour, guys. Look. Still pulling. It's set up like a big rubber band. Like rubber band pull. They just doing this. And that's just 1 hour. This is one thing an hour, guys. An hour. And you still pulling. And then like I said, look what happened last time. You pulled. Around this 35, 34. Bam. Ricochet right back up. So, again, could we see a rinse and repeat? That's the question. And it's still pulling. So crack underneath 36. Oh yeah, we already cracking. I was just about to say 36.50. All right, back on down. Still pulling. Oh, I could be gearing up for this. I mean, I could be gearing up. So I'm just waiting. As we keep pulling. Come on. I just want that rubber band to keep pulling as far as it can. Keep yanking. I want that rubber band yanking. I want that rubber band to keep falling. Right around this key level. Come on, don't start bouncing. Come on. Keep pulling. How are we gonna SPY right now? SPY, okay, we still pulling back. All right. And I told you guys, I told you, keep on watching. We cracked that 200-day moving average right back down to this. All right, here we go. Here we go. But they all setting up for possible bounces coming. Because think about it. I mean, look on the 1 hour, even on SPY. Just red, 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 red. I mean, just dumping on off. And look right here. Last time you seen red, 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 you did a strong red to green, right? Because you got towards a strong support area. So right now, you're going from the supply zone now back into the demand zone. So all you're doing is going from one territory to the next territory. It's just a slow pull, slow pull, slow pull. Sellers are trying to go right into this demand zone, right this way. So you're going from this trend line down to this trend line. And as I told you, it just looked like it was going to fall. Remember I told you the way it was setting up this morning? I said it was on a downtrend. I said it looked like it was curling, like we want to fall. And that's exactly what we're doing. But we still yanking. We still yanking. Still pulling, still pulling. And as I told you guys on VIX, we could possibly push up as high, back up towards those 1650s. 1650s on VIX. I mean, look at this shit. I mean, look at this setup. This is crazy. Still all red candles in a row. Still pulling. So even with SPY could be setting up. SPY could be setting up too. So keep letting it pull right into that demand zone. See what happened last time you pulled into this demand zone? Bam. See that? Pull into that demand zone. Bam. See that? See that? And what are we doing? Going from the supply zone right into that demand zone. Right here. Right into this level. But I had a feeling we was going to crack that 200-day. Because the way this was looking, I had a feeling that we wasn't going to bounce. I had a feeling we was going to start to pull back. Because that'll be what? If we close out in the red, that'll be what? Day 4 of this week in the red? Because I think we only had one green day. That was Monday. Other than that, I think it's been Wednesday, Thursday, and up to today right now it's going to be still red. So right now, I mean, look at the setup. The setup is telling you what it's doing. I mean, look clearly what it's doing. So you're still on a downtrend setup, right? But you're hitting this trend line here, and you're going from this trend line down to this trend line. How are we looking on Tesla? Are we still pulling? Still pulling, still pulling, still pulling, still pulling. They setting up for something, guys, I'm telling you. Guys, I'm telling you, they setting up for something. Especially with Tesla, this strong rubber band pullback. Guys, they setting up for something. They setting up for something. I mean, look at this. All red still? They are setting up for something. Like a strong bounce coming in some type of way. Something is coming. I mean, no consolidation. I mean, I'm talking about for today. It just red. I mean, just look at this. No consolidation yet. It's just still dumping on down. All red candles. Normally, you be in like something like this consolidation when you see red, green, red, green, red, green. This is just straight red on down. Normally, when I start to see that, I'm telling you, they setting up for something. They're definitely gearing up for something. They're gearing up. They're gearing up. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But if I'm right, and that bounce happens, that's why I'm just watching as we pulling back down towards this 34. I mean, 35 to 34. Like, back down this way. Back down towards these lows where these buys came in at. We like right by it. We're like right by it. And it's still red candles. We haven't transitioned yet. Look, it's still trying to aim for that 35. We cracked 36. We're going right into the 35, 35.50 down into 35s. Well, we're going for another red candle pullback underneath that mid area. 37.50. Because remember, $5 drop from the 440s down to the 435s. We're already underneath the mid area of 37.50. So we're on the bottom portion of that channel. So from here to here. And right now that area is holding up as resistance for a pullback down this way. So this channel is still pulling. I'm telling you, it's gearing up for something. It's gearing up for something. Even with SPY going right into this demand zone, they gearing up for something. Because you got all red candles in a row. Like they going for a purpose pullback. Kind of like they did before here. They purposely pull back towards a certain key area. Buyers bought in. And then what happened? Nice pushback to the upside. You got underneath that 200-day moving average. Then you got back above the 200-day moving average. And you got that nice push to the upside. So almost the same exact thing what you're doing here. You're coming right back underneath that 200-day moving average for a nice pullback, but you're still pulling, still pulling, still pulling, still pulling. And like I told you guys, watch VIX. We may push up as high as, You may push, I mean, still may push up because VIX is still going. I think VIX may go back up towards those highs around 1650. We're still pulling, Queen, but we about to be entering right into that demand zone. Right into the demand zone coming in. But they gearing up for something. Just like Tesla, they both gearing up for something. Uh-oh, let's see. First green candle, huh? Come on, keep it red, keep it red, keep it red. Flip back, flip back, flip black, flip back. I say flip black, flip back. Cause I know it's lunch. I was about to roll. They gearing up for something. Cause what time it is right now? Still 10:30. 10:30. Cause this candle is still got this huge engulfing red candle still commencing. See, still pulling. See, and that's just 1 hour candle. From 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, we still got 20 minutes of pull coming, possibly, down towards the 35s. And look, we still pulling back. Come on, 35s. Come on. Because I'm waiting on that 11 o'clock candle coming in. Because I want to see, once this one closes out, what that 11 o'clock candle is going to roll in at. I mean, even if it closes back up towards here, I mean... But like I said, I really want this pullback this way towards 35. Like strong. We have way more buyers that really step in. Like this area is not bad. You know, if they were to push it back up towards like 37.50, you know, basically back above that area. But you got a lot more buyers and a lot more strong momentum back down this way. I mean, where you can have a lot more, you know, opportunity up. So like I said, from 35, you got in on the swing trade. 35, you ran up as high as 45. You went on a $10 push up. Just like you went on a possible, I mean, like a damn near $10 pullback. So, I mean, so yeah, that's why I'm just letting this bad boy. Yeah, so the first thing I'm watching right now, Nadia, is this bottoms here first. These bottoms here first and foremost. I know 35, we bounced off that level a lot. We definitely bounced off that level quite a few times. Let me move down a little bit. Right where these lows is right about here. I know we got this little downtrend setup going on too. But if you missed that, you know, those puts, because I don't want y'all chasing. I mean, you know, especially on Fridays, man, I don't want y'all putting yourself, because right now you do have a little descending wedge going on. Let me, excuse me, let me take off these real quick. Remove. Alright, so we got this little descending wedge going on Tesla still. 60.90, still dumping. Yep, still pulling. Told you it was pulling it right down toward that red trend line was located. Right into that demand zone. See that? Right into that demand zone where buyers could soon possibly be gearing up soon. Because you already then fell underneath the 50. I mean, your 200-day moving average. You're underneath all indicators. So now you're kind of getting overextended on the downside. So you're getting way overextended on the downside for a soon bounce coming soon. So, I mean, just, you know, get prepared. You know, get prepared where buyers could be coming in soon. See, how we cracking that trend line? Could start to trap them. Could start to trap them right here coming in. Could start to soon trap them bad boys. Could start to soon trap them. This long engulfing red candle right into now the demand zone. Yeah. So you might want to gear for that. Because now you're going from the supply zone now into the demand zone where buyers going to be sitting at. And see that? Look at that. Buyers already starting to step in a little bit. You see that upper shadow, lower shadow? Look, bam. See? Uh-oh. So, uh-oh. They're going right into it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're going right. That's why I was telling y'all, keep it on watch, man. Because, again, you got to watch those purpose setups. When they purposely doing something, you got to watch that. Those purposely setups they do. Because they doing it for a reason. See that? See? That's why I was telling y'all, be careful. Because they purposely pull back down right into that bull trap. I mean, right into that demand zone. See that? And look where your buys start to come in. Right at that trend line, right? Trend line right into demand zone. Right into that damn demand zone. From this trend line down to this trend line, where now buyers Buyers could be possibly moving in soon. After the strong sell-off we had, where buyers can now step in. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to use today's, what time it is? I mean, I could. I may have to just kind of, let me see. Let me see what these contracts is at, because I want to get lows, play low and safe as possible, where I could. Because I know right now it look like we're trying to, what is that, 90? Got this upper shadow. Inez, what's up, boss? Good morning. Oh, yep, look. Let's see. Let me see. Cause look like we starting to get that buying pressure coming in right around 690. Right around 690, starting to get a little bit of buying pressure. Start to step in. Come on. Got about 15 minutes before 11 o'clock. So let's see, can we get a little bit more bear trap stepping in? Cause look like it's starting to tighten up now. Look like buyers are starting to, cause now you entering into the bull's nest. Now the sellers have came right into the bull's nest. They're right into it. So think about it. You went from the supply zone where sellers are located, now back into the demand zone where buyers are located. So, and then look at the transition. You went from sellers to buyers. So this trend line down to this trend line. And look at your buyers starting to step in. Look, see? Why would I lie to you? Buyers starting to step in. It's going to be a little, tricky. So like I said, if I got to go on a little slow, I was trying to catch the bottoms, but I had to get my contracts together. Because I think, let me see, well, how much room that VIX has to run back up, though. Looks like we're starting to have an upper shadow. What is that? Where's the tops at? So we're starting to go for a little small reversal back down real quick. I know they're gearing up. Because right now, like I said, I'm watching this demand zone. So I'm watching these levels here. We done came down to this one already. See, I can't tell you how far we're gonna, dive deep into it. I can't tell you that. I don't know. I mean, we got so many areas where buyers can step in at. I mean, because now that you're going back into this demand zone, they're gonna start scooping up somewhere. But like I said, Wednesday was your best one. At the very bottom of the demand zone, and all the buyers did was buy in, buy up, and then you went on that nice explosion back to the upside. I mean, so that was a beautiful play. I mean, it was definitely a beautiful play. If I can. Look like it's starting to tighten up. I'm starting to see a little bit of lower shadows stepping in slowly. And I know 11 o'clock. That's why I was trying to go to the president's thing to see if they're going to have any news coming out. Oh, here we go. Finally. Wait. I don't see Fridays. Friday. Oh, here we go. Today. All right. For the presidents. Today, Friday 16. Anything 11 o'clock-ish? Nope. No, Andrew. Nope, I don't see nothing else important. So, nah. I don't see no important meetings coming out today. That's the 16, right? Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. Okay. So, I don't see nothing important. So, that's a good thing. So, we're going to have no type of interruptions. Going right into this demand zone. See, I knew it was going to crack that 200-day moving average. Because the way it was looking, it looked like it was about to curl down. See, now I know the areas down here is going to be, I already know, because everybody trying to figure out, man, where the bottom's at now. Oh, how we looking on Tesla? Are we still pulling back? Oh, yeah, we still pulling. Oh, we in the 35s, just like we talked about. Oh, bro, so it's like picking like out of a can. Well, damn, looking like a big-ass inverted cup and handle 2 on that one. I see the invert, I see the cup, and then the handle on that one right at the 30, right, 35-ish. Then you got these bottoms. Let me see. Because I know a bounce is coming. I definitely know a bounce. Bounce is coming. For that and SPY. I know both of them is gearing up for something. They're gearing up for these for these bounces. Could be around 11 o'clock. It's, Man, why didn't... I might have to stretch my, whatchamacallit out. Let me see where we at right now. 39.50. I know it's like, damn, they're catching a falling knife. Trust me, I know. I know it's like catching a falling knife. That's what I'm trying to just base off of these levels. I know it's like catching a falling knife right now. Because I know a lot of people waiting on these bounces. Let me go back a little bit on the 5. Let me see if I see anything that could stand out. Oh, back up. Yeah, I could bounce from these bottoms back up to this area here. Back up towards that 91. Are they starting already bounce? I knew that bounce was coming. See, I knew it. I knew that damn bounce was coming. I knew that bounce. I knew it was coming somewhere. Tesla ain't start bouncing yet, did it? No, we're still pulling back on this one. It's getting close. Yeah, but I knew that. I knew it was coming. I was trying to figure out exactly where it was going to be located. Still on this little downtrend. I know we right into the bad. Like I said, we in this demand zone. We definitely in this demand zone. We got about 10 minutes to this counter closes. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out the pattern, you know, going into, you know, today and going into next week. You know, we're gonna hold for this level here back up, or will we get a full pullback? See, that's what I'm trying to figure out as we go into Monday. You know, which rank, like what level we're gonna literally play. I mean, right now, it look like this level holding 690 at this moment is holding. Trying to push his way back up. Yep, there you go. The only thing I don't like about the spot contract, well, the one I got is like it only moved up like $2 though. That's the only thing I ain't like about it. I mean, we made a nice little bounce back up, but it's like it didn't like $2. I mean, well, I would have to go in like maybe how many shares? I mean, even higher shares. Cause I start off with 2. It's like it's just how many shares can I go with total? Cause I might have to go in with 4 only put me at 8. Yeah, 4 contracts only put me at $8 right now. So if I can do at least about like if I can make, I mean I know it's kind of far fetched. If I can make up to like, cause that's what I did when I was doing CRWV. Like I was doing like damn near $12 to $16 a trade. And my quota was like $50, you know, when I started my small account. So $50 to $100 a day. But it's like these contracts move a little slow, man. I mean, like I said, it got a good bounce, but it's like it only moved up like $2. So if I would have, see, I would have to go in a lot more shares then. What about Tesla? We still pulling back? Yep, still pulling back. Yep, we right down toward 35, just like I told you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look at TSLA contract. Let me see how they look. Cause I'm trying to debate, man. I'm trying to debate on which one I want to use exactly. Cause I mean, they look like they're pulling to good possible pullback potentials. I mean, bouncing potentials coming up soon. What today is? Today is the 16th. Go to, let me see. I mean, could I buy up a little bit? Are we still pulling? Let me see what we're gonna do, because I know it's gonna be a little risky. I'm not gonna say risky, but it's gonna be some good areas. Because I know that next candle coming in about 7 minutes. So that means right now we're gonna be possibly closing on this counter right around 35. We still got these bottoms like down here. Trying to figure out where to put these dang orders at. Got a nice little spread on it, but damn, it ain't even pick my don't start bouncing already. God dang it, don't start bouncing. God, I was trying to start setting myself up like right around the 35s. I'm trying to start. God dang it, didn't grab my order. I'm trying to slowly set up around 35s. That's why I said I'm gonna just play smart. I'm gonna play very careful. Just trying to, you know, kind of slowly load up. As long as 35 holds, I just want to see if it's gonna play out. God. know we're getting lower and lower. Got about what, 6 minutes to this candle close out? 6 minutes, 6 minutes. So we're gonna be closing out. I mean, right above 35. Right above 35. Lower shadow already. God dang it! It missed my orders, man. God dang it. The spreads on that, it kind of, my spreads, it was just kind of off on this contract. It didn't catch it. And I had it set up and it didn't catch my orders. Let me see if we get some more pullbacks real quick. You know, catch some. It started messing me up. It like I said, the spread on this contract, it didn't catch it. Right at 35, man. I was trying to load up. It didn't grab them. Let me see if we go get some more pullbacks down towards that 35. As long as we hold, I mean, they can range all they want to. You know, as long as we create those pullback failures at 35, I mean, those sellers can't, you know, we create like some type of trap. I mean, I'll keep, like I said, I'll add in around 35. Right around, I mean, like I said, right around these, like, key levels. Let me see if we can pull back down to the entries I recently had. I'm going to set up. So, guys, let me run to the restroom. I'm going to have my orders set. Let me see how many I'm going to put in, though. If we get this pullback down towards 35. So, because I want to catch these lows. If I can. So, I want to see how many contracts I can grab. Let me see. So, 7. Let me see if I can grab. How many contracts I want to grab? These 4. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3. All right. So, 3 so far. And 4. So, okay. So, I'll put in four contracts. I could do 5. You know, just grab to see if it's gonna grab all the way, you know, all these lows. I mean, I could do it, grab as many lows as possible. I want to grab all right, still pulling. So I got my lows correct then. Cool. I want to grab every single one. So how many contracts is that? 4? I mean, I'll go for 6 contracts. I'll grab every bottom. Bottom. All right, cool. All right, guys, so I got 5 contracts or 6? 6 I got, you know, y'all hear my my orders get picked up, you know, we do if they do catch it. So I do got 6 orders sitting and waiting, you know, even if I don't grab every single one, at least grab some of them, you know, as we still pulling back on down. So I'll be right back, guys. Let me run to the restroom. So I do have a few orders sitting in on Tesla because I want to see, you know, wait on these nice little pullbacks right around this 35 because I want to see if 35 can hold because we got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes till that next candle comes in, but if it grab, I'm trying to see if it grab my orders before it bounces. Don't. Come on, man. I'm trying to grab every area, like low area where I can catch all the bottoms back up. Where I have a lot more. Look like it's already starting to gear up a little bit. That's it. 11 o'clock is about to roll in. Call. No, because I mean, yeah, right now the put already happened. This drop already happened. So I'm definitely anticipating a possible bounce back up in due time. Yeah. Because I mean, the drop has already happened, Nadia. See, Queen, it's already happened. So I mean, we could get a little bit more pullback coming, but like I said, as long as we hold these bottoms, I mean, I'm cool with that. You know, as that new candle come in, I mean, we can make it a little bit more, you know, a little bit of pullback. We already started bouncing AMD, so no, Tesla will soon be possibly gearing up for a bounce. But why is it not growing on orders? It's already looking like it's about to start changing. It ain't grabbed none of my damn orders just yet. I got 6 too. I got 6 contracts. And look like it's already about to start changing. God dog it, man. I got damn near 6 orders. I'm gonna add 7. Because I want to grab every single one. Alright guys, but let me run to the restroom real quick. I'm anticipating that we hold 35. Between 35 and 34, like basically back down to these old low key areas here, but that bounce back up. That's what I'm anticipating. Even as that new candle comes in. I know we got about 1 minute. See, look, they starting already. God dang it. And they didn't grab none of my dang orders. Oh my God. Why? And I got. I'm about to put in maybe. because I don't want to chase, man. Because I want my emotions to get the better of me on this. Because I want to catch the perfect damn trade on this bad boy. Because 35 is holding. We got the new candle. I mean, about 20 seconds. About 20 seconds. I'm waiting for this new candle to come in. I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. See, 35 is holding. Say new candles coming in, so we should be closing right here. Got this lower shadow right back down towards the 35s. Right about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here go new candle. Bam. Okay. So can we get one more pull back down this way, and then get that push? Come on. Don't start bouncing yet. Get one more pullback. One more pullback. Should grab my orders, please. Just one more pull. Let me see. If we could get like one more little bad trap this way, and then push them back up. Like one more bad trap. Don't start pushing already. God dang it, it's gonna mess up my game plan. That's what I had said. Cause what I want to see is this is what I want. Okay. I want this candle to fake out. You know, like I want it to come down. I want it to come down, right? And then go back up towards that candle's closed and then reverse. That's what I want to see. So I'm expecting a little quick pullback this way and then for that candle to go back up. Because we had some buying power coming in. So that's why I want a little pullback, trap some sellers, and then go back up. I hope it don't start pushing already though. Come on. Don't start doing it, man. Freak. Because I already went from 35 to 37.50. It already made that. I want to curse. Damn it, I want to curse. 4 contracts up, I would have been up already. God. Even on a scalp, I would have had that. That hurts. I might have to switch my contract real quick. Let me see. Well, I can, go on with a good amount and let it run. Funk it, man. Let me see. Excuse me. Dog. My sinus. God, that would have been a quick, even scalp on that one. 4 contracts up. Let me see how much I'd have been up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $20 off of 4 contracts, and then up towards that'd be 24. That'd been one scalp, and then I could have done another one. Man, it's already moving, man. It messed up all my bottoms. God dang it! And then grab my bottoms, man. Ah, my God. I was loading up too, and I already started jumping. Oh, I was loading up. And AMD, guys, if you ain't know AMD, watch AMD is bouncing. Watch for that 434 back up. So you can get that 435. 434 up to 436 level. Tesla, I was waiting. I'm still waiting. I mean, because it still got a lot of room to push to the upside. Because you're only at, what, 34? So we didn't go all the way up to 40 yet. Can we just go for one more little quick pullback real quick? Because we already got this first bottom. Can we go for like a double bottom real quick? Double bottom before we go up. See, I knew it was going to be around 35. I knew 35 was going to be around. I knew it was going to have a floor level around 35. I knew that was coming. Man, that could have been a quick scalp too. Quick scalp, 4 contracts. That was like $24 just on that. Then another one would have pushed me up to 40. Then another one pushed me up to 60. You know, so if I just would have kept rinsing and repeating it, 4 contracts, 4 contracts, 4, I'm telling you, I would have. So I'm going to wait on some pullbacks. I'm going to wait on some red candles to step in. I'm going to wait on red candles. So let me see if I can run to the restroom while this is setting up, man. I just don't want to miss this next opportunity. We do pull back real quick. So what I'm going to do is, okay, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to re-put in my contracts. I'm going to re-put in. Back down. As long as we get a little pullback. And if y'all might hear it take it. So we may pull back it down a little bit lower. So I got like, how many contracts? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to 6 contracts. So I'm going to wait for a little pullback down. A little pullback down again. So I got 6 contracts in, guys. 6 contracts. So y'all hear them, take them. So I'll be right back. Let me run to the restroom and we'll get it rocking and rolling. Because I still want to see if we have some opportunity on that bad boy. All right, guys. Be right back. Peace. All right, guys, I'm back. Damn, it still ain't catching none of my contracts, huh? Ah, man. Still ain't catching none of my contracts. Still ain't catching none. They ain't grabbed now one yet. Come on, man. Come on. Man, I could have been catching some scalps, like quick scalps on this damn thing. Alright, we're still testing around this 37.50, 37.50. Still kind of like ranging. Still like in this little range. So I want to see, can we get a deep, like a quick pullback this way? Come on, man. I want to see some red candle step in real quick. Because I want to grab my contracts. I got to still waiting. I got to still sitting. So, like I said, I'm not... Queen! Nah, how you doing? She's doing good. She's doing good. What's up, Chubb? What's up, guys? Man, y'all missed the play from earlier. Guys, I don't know if y'all was here. I called out the best pullback on SPY. I'm going to show y'all. I called up here since this morning. I told everybody watch 695, 694. I said from that level, watch down to 693.50. 693.50, watch down to 693. I said, watch this level here to see can we crack this trend line going from the the bearish side to the bullish side. God, they're going to bounce back up even on SPY. Jeez, God dang it, man. They ain't grabbed my contracts on Tesla yet. I'm still waiting. I'm still be patient. Right now with Tesla, we'll be in a range as long as 435 holds. You'll be in that range of 435 back up to 440. You break back above that mid area, next level up is 440. That's why, God dang it, it's moving too. Oh, I was waiting on this after the sell-off. I had my buy. That's what I was trying to play right here. Man, I would have had a good scalp on that too. And then grabbed none of my damn orders. I knew it was going to be around 34, 35. I was waiting on the sell-off. I told you guys, normally when you see a consecutive movement like this, you're going to start the transition. And look what we're doing. Come on, man. Come on. This thing going to have me. I can still, if I don't catch this first bottom, I can catch the second bottom if we're going for, transition, like a rotation back up, like a higher low build. I can still catch the next bottoms, but I wanted these bottoms, man. It already started pushing up. SPY already started pushing. Already got that bounce back up to the upside. Remember I told you guys it was going right into a demand zone for the move back up. That started already bouncing. I just want to see some red candles back down, like a few red candles back down, because I want it to come back down. I want to see a few red candles, like 2 or 3 red candles down, and then back up. SPY already started, it already initiated on this move back up to the upside. God dog, it messed me up. See, I told you, anytime you see like strong, like consecutive candles in one direction, you're going to go the opposite direction in due time. And we, man, yeah, God dang it. I was trying to go for that quick scalp too. I was trying to go for it on Tesla. It did not grab my orders. I'm gonna have to cancel it. Let me see. Let me see if it's gonna go for that continuation push up towards 40. Let me see. God dog it. Like I said, yep, it may go. God dang it. Golly. Man, that would have been my scalp too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have been up. Yep, that'd have been, even off a 4 contract, I'd have been up $20 on that one. I was too big. Like I said, I couldn't watch both, man. I was telling you guys, watch SPY coming back down to that trend line. I already gave you a heads up on that one too. I told you as you fell from these tops, you was gonna rotate down to these bottoms. Rotate down to these bottoms on SPY. And you sure it did, right into the demand zone, right back on up. I was telling y'all to be mindful of that too. Golly, Tesla, come on, man. Are we still gonna pull back down? Let me see. I still got my contract still sitting in. Come on, man. Just need some pullbacks real quick. Quick pullbacks. Just need them to grab my freaking orders. I just want to see a few red candles back down this way. Alright, here we go. I mean, I could have did SPY too, but I was too busy setting up for Tesla. Because I saw that dump. I saw that nice strong pullback coming. Come on, man. Come on, come on. I mean, if y'all got in on SPY, I mean, you know, shout out to y'all for getting in around the 90s, back up towards that 93. God dang, man. I couldn't watch them all, man. I couldn't watch every play. Couldn't grab them all. Couldn't watch every play because they was all setting up differently. I couldn't grab every single play. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I was ready too. I was ready. I was ready. I had everything ready. God dog it, man. And then with SPY, you got room to push back up towards that 93, possible 93.50. From that from the 90s back up. So almost like a $3 run. Pretty much almost like $3 run. But keep in mind that you're underneath that trend line. And you're underneath 93. Boy, I was trying to catch I was trying to catch these bottoms, man, right here. I was trying to catch them. God dang it, man. I knew it was coming. Like I said, I knew it. That's why I had it prepared down here towards 35. Man, let's see. Cause I don't want to chase right now. I want to see some red candle pullbacks. I want to see some nice little pullbacks real quick. Cause I was trying to catch this one for the first trade. God dog it. I mean, even with SPY, you had a good little pullback down towards that demand zone, right around that 690. That was Wednesday's high, Wednesday's low of day. Then you got that nice move back up to the upside. I know y'all probably the ones that did miss the bounce. I know y'all probably asking what's gonna be the next one. What's gonna be the next opportunity on SPY if you missed that one? I mean, you're still in between this like 92 down. I mean, you're still in between like this little range here towards these bottoms. I mean, still kind of like in this little range here. Now, if you get this break back up, I mean, do have room to push your way back up towards that 94. I mean, you had a nice buying pressure, nice buying momentum came in right here on this candle. I mean, that was a good, nice opportunity right here. That's what I was telling y'all. We was gonna rotate from this trend line down to this trend line into the demand zone. And look at Tesla. God dang it! Look at this. Oh man. That's pissing me off, bro. That pisses me off. God, that pisses me off. So it look like we're gonna run up towards this 20 EMA. Come on, man. I just want to see a few red candles back down. See, you already got consecutive green candles in a row. So what I'm doing is I'm waiting on red candles to step in because I don't want to chase. I want to see a few red candles step in real quick. I don't even think it's gonna go even back down towards those lows. The route that this is going, I don't think it's gonna even pull back down to where my entries are at. Cause don't forget, guys, that VWAP is all the way up here. It can pull up to that VWAP like a magnet. Could pull up to that VWAP like a magnet. That shit hurt. It's just oh man, I had everything set up too. I mean, still got room to still push up to the VWAP. I just gotta wait for these dang pullbacks now. For the second set of pullbacks. What time it is? 11:15. That would have been a quick scalp in and out. Off of 15, back up. 35s, right back up to that 37.50. Damn, the gaps, man. They wouldn't catch them on orders. Damn gap fills. That's the only thing I hate about these gap fills sometimes, man. It's like you always have a hard time trying to get these orders filled. That's the only thing that sucks. Let me see. I know we're starting to have a little. I don't think we're gonna get them. Waiting on these pullbacks now. Gonna be a little bit, cause I think they aiming this way. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm gonna get that pullback right then and now. Yeah, because now holding on top of that 37.50, they're aiming up towards that 440. Because that'll be a $5 pushback up to the upside. See, remember I told you that Tesla likes to move by $5 increments. Cause I know it's gonna try to make me emotional. It's gonna try to make me chase this. God. Oh my God! And look at that. Look how beautiful this play is too. Look at this, man. Right where the VWAP is, and it's like I want to still jump in so bad, but I'm like, don't force it. Do not force it. Don't force it. Don't force it. Don't force it. Don't you dare force it. Don't you force. Freaking gap fills, man. Oh, no wonder why I didn't grab my orders. Ah, that's why I didn't grab it. Ah, shoot, I see what I did. I see what happened. No wonder why I didn't grab it. My TIF wasn't set for days. Ah, that's what happened. I forgot to switch my damn TIF to days. That's why I didn't grab it. Oh my God, I forgot to switch it. I feel like an ass right now. I feel like an ass right now. I'm gonna show y'all. I forgot, because normally when you have good to cancel instead of days, they don't grab it, because you gotta have it set for days. Because sometimes that'll happen. If it's like good to cancel, it don't grab it until you have it set for days. Because something that happened to me before I done this crap. No wonder why I kept bypassing my damn order. See, I have my damn TIF set for, instead of switch, now I gotta switch it back to days, but God dog it. That was my fluke. That was my mess up. I'll be honest, that was my mess up. That was my bad. Had the right idea, and I missed. Oh God, that hurt. Oh man, it's gonna pull up to that VWAP. It's like I could have been riding this all the way on up too. Could have been riding this. Oh my God. What's gap up on? Huh? Like I said, all you're doing is going on the $5 move. You're going from the 435s up to that to that 40. You're going for a $5 move up. $5 move up. See, this the air, man. I could have been on this trade. I could have been riding this up. Oh my God. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, forgot to switch my damn TIL. I mean, there's no pullbacks either, man. It's just going up. Now I feel like if I feel like I do it, if I jump in, I feel like I'm chasing. Come on, man. Just give me a few red candles. Come on. Just a few red candles back down, please. Just a few. Give me some pullbacks. I'm begging you, I'm about to say Twitter. I'm begging you, Tesla, please, man. I'm not even worried about SPY. I mean, SPY doing this thing. Shout out to y'all. I mean, right now I'm worried about Tesla. God dang it, man. That's what I was going for. And it's not like, look at this. Now you see how you had consecutive red candles. Now you got consecutive red green candles. That's what I was anticipating. God. Oh man, this hurts. No. Yes, it is. No, I'm not doing Tesla's contracts, Nadia. I'm doing TSLL. I'm doing TSLL contracts. Yes, it is, Pan. Go to your TSLL contracts. Tell me I'm lying. The one I grabbed, or the contract I grabbed was 18. The bottoms, look at your ladder. Your low started at 7 cents. You would have went in with 4 to 5 contracts at 7 cents. You're already up towards 15 cents. Yeah, it is paying out. And I forgot to switch my damn TIF, because every time it came down to my orders, but it was never grabbing it. Can't believe I did that. Wait, you did what? Oh my God, I got Tesla's. How you did that? No. Why you think I wasn't going for puts on? Hell no. Why you think I wasn't going for puts? The pullback already happened. Man, I wasn't going for no puts after that pullback happened. I already knew we was going to be setting up for a bounce. Because the way this is setting up, look at this. That was waiting for a bouncing opportunity. It was a waiting to bounce. I mean, we could get a little pullback coming up soon. I mean, a little pullback. We could get a little, some red candles back on down. I mean, right here, but this is what I was going in for a call. Right at 35. God dang it, man. I forgot to flip my damn TIF. Because I was wondering why every time it was coming down, it wasn't grabbing it. And I had like 6 contracts. I was like, why does it not grab my contracts? I just knew something wasn't right. I'm like, I got 6 contracts. Like, why is it not chiming, or why is it not picking up my orders? God dang, man, that hurt. Yeah, so, and I mean, I'm gonna show you the contract I have that I still have. I'm still holding this contract, but I'm just waiting on these. I don't think I'm gonna get no red candles yet. I think they're gonna go all the way up and then pull back. But that was what I wanted, man. See, look. See? TSLA calls 18. You'd have got in. See, this is where I had my order sitting at. And it came down to it, but it didn't grab it because I didn't have my TIF set up correct. It went down and then went back up. I had like damn near 4 to 5 contracts right around here where I could have got in at and rolled this bad boy on up. So 4 contracts, I mean even up 5 contracts. Think about it. 5 contracts, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then up to 17. You remember, 10 cents on 5 contracts, that's $50. So think about it. God, look at how much I would have been up already off the first trade. Oh my God, bruh. Oh. Oh, man, it hurt. I mean, I had this mapped out, too. Now I got to wait for this possible next setup. That's why I'm waiting on red candles to set. I mean, because right now you got consecutive green candles in a row. I don't want to chase. I don't want to chase. I just want, I mean, if I get some pullbacks real quick, I can jump in. Man, we already got the first bottoms here. That would have been a perfect trade. Perfect trade after this sell-off. Because, I mean, like, okay, Nadia, Aussie, Chubb, and for anybody else, this is the type of stuff I like. This is what I love. I love these type of setups. Versus this choppy shit, I hate this. I can't trade. I hate this. I like this. This is clean and cut. I love these type of trades. This is my favorite. I love these type of trades because it's just easy to trade. Look at this. Green to red. Red to green. When I see something like this, I get excited. That's like the easiest ones to trade. And that's why after this dump off, that's why I told you I was waiting. And God, I'm pissed off. Oh my God. I mean, do I still think that we have room to go up? Yeah. I mean, I still think that we have room to still push. I mean, because I know the 200 on the my 1 hour was all the way up towards what, 140? Up towards 140? I know we ain't hit 140 yet. That's why I want to pull back first, then 140. Tesla might be. Yeah, Primo, stop reading my mind. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. I already knew it was headed towards 140. Like I said, when I saw this massive pullback on that 1 hour, I was excited, waiting for a bounce. Like when I see a setup like this, I love this because it's so clean cut. It's not choppy. When I seen Tesla get rejected right around the 46, and we started seeing red, and no consolidations. Man, Primo, tell me you agree with me, boss, that's like one of the best setups you can trade. When you got consecutive candles in a row, that means that when you got consecutive candles, whether it's up or down, you're gonna have a nice reversal. Basically in reverse. So you see how you got green. What happened after that? Red. When you got red, you got what? Green. I love these setups because it's like they're purposely pulling back to a price point. Yeah, we are at 100. See, I can't watch all the stocks, man. I know everybody calling out new plays. I can't watch everything. I can't watch everything. AMD is too choppy. All right, I guess I'll put this one to CRWV. How are we looking on CRWV? See what CRWV, you do better setting up a range or setting up a chart setup with that one. See right here, so choppy. I mean, like I said, it's a beautiful play, but look on how clean cut Tesla is. Look at this, clean cut, easy to read. I love this type of setup when it's just clean cut. That's why I was trying to go for these bottoms in it. Man, about $1 away from this 440. I think he's gonna push towards 440 first before I pull back. God, and that was gonna be my trade too for the day. I'd have been done. I would have been done. But yeah, guys, be mindful. Even on a 5-minute time frame, when you see something like this, like a play like this on any trade or any stock ETF, like a play like this is like the easiest things to trade. Because whenever you see like consecutive movements up, they're going to an intended target. When you see moves down, they're going to an intended target. And I mean, when these, I just love these type of plays. They beautiful, beautiful setups. Now, CRWV, I can scalp it. You know, I get in and out as we pushing on up towards the 102s, up to the 104s. I can see exactly what that's doing. So right now, if you go off of my trend line, they're trying to push up to the trend line. That's going to push you up towards this close to 102. But like I said, with CRWV, you're going to have more like a setup. Because, I mean, it's choppy, hard to read. But yeah, I mean, well, ain't gonna lie, Chubb, Tesla I was going for it. I forgot to switch my damn TIF. I had it to good to cancel, so when it came down to it, I didn't pick it up. I was so pissed off, man. I had everything rocking and rolling at 435 for that rotation back up to 440. And the reason why, like I was telling everybody, with Tesla likes to move by $5 increments. And think about it, guys. You came down to 435, pushing up to what? 440. That's what? $5. I had it set too, man. I think we could put, yeah, I do see 440 though, right towards that 200-day moving average, right up to a 200-day moving average and the VWAP. I mean, that was a good, nice, because you don't just get extensions on the upside, you get extensions on the downside. And when I seen this overextension on the downside away from the VWAP, the 9MA, where I know we can, kind of pull our way back up to these bad boys, I was excited. And then right now, I mean, look at this beautiful setup. You still got a beautiful setup. This is about the beautiful close my CRWV. I mean, you still got up to 102. You're pushing right up to this trend line. See that? You rotated from this bottom trend line up to this trend line. Like I said, you gotta have to when it comes down to like CRWV and those type of trades, you gotta kind of have a pattern set up for it, like a little, like I have my channel pattern set up. Play the channel pattern. But Tesla, it was just, oh man, it was just clean cut. Just clean cut, beautiful play. That would have been 4 contracts, 5 contracts. I'd have been up already $50 just on that trade alone. Man, clean cut. I mean, that was a beautiful play. First bottoms here on Tesla. First bottoms. I mean, we haven't hit the VWAP just yet. I mean, we could get a little pullback and a bounce. I mean, possibly back down towards the 3750s, getting a few little gray candles in, and then I can try to go for the second possible, pullback bounce. Man, but I was gonna be done with this trade. But so for CRWV, watch that 102. It looked like if this bad boy keeps pushing, I mean, we get past 102. I mean, it could push up as high as 104. I mean, the route this is going to go, from 102, 104. So, I mean, if you want to scalp that, you scalp it in and out. As long as the bullish momentum continues, you play the bullish momentum up. I mean, it's the only thing I can say on that one. The way that CRWV is like the best ways to enter CRWV is like kind of like play the breakout pullbacks with CRWV. That's about the easy way I can say to trade that one. Because due to all the choppiness, like wherever you had an old level at, place a price point. Like in the area that you need to break out and just play the pullback. Like that's about the easiest way I can say for CRWV. Like right here, for example, right here. See, you broke out, pull back, catch that entry, back to the upside. So, but that's about the best way I can say trade CRWV. Play the breakout pullbacks. Like right here, like I said, right here we got a pullback, play that bad boy back down and right back up. So wherever you're gonna have a little area here. Put your line on that one. Understand all your old key areas where you had to break out at, where you could pull back down to. So we already know right around 100, a little bit below it. It could be a little, bouncing there. Look at that damn Tesla, man. It just don't stop. I would have been up 50 on this one, about 50 with 5 contracts. I mean, look at this, straight green cat. Look at this, man. That was the most, I love these type of plays, man. Beautiful plays, easy to trade, man. Like I said, before we get a pullback, I think we're going to run up towards that 440 first, right around the VWAP, and then possibly pull back. I think that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to go up towards that area, and then we may see some red candle pullbacks coming. Well, and the main thing we want to watch as we pull back, and we do want to go for that second possible leg up on Tesla, is to watch this 3750 back down to 35s, because those are going to be like your secondary levels. But right now, if you are in it, watch for that push up towards 40. I already missed it, man. I mean, I just haven't got no pullbacks. I mean, this is like a beautiful play right here. That's about the most beautiful play. I mean, it was just, that's why I took my eyes off of SPY, because I just loved it. Instead, it was more easy to read, easier to trade. And then I seen that Tesla was, then we was in the lead. Tesla started off in the lead, going up. Then we started to pull back down. But I still love this setup. I still love this setup. This to me is still a beautiful play. But you got to keep in mind, now you're underneath the VWAP. We could, after getting these consecutive green candles, man, the next thing to watch now is watch for some possible consecutive red candles. Because we want to play the red to green move throughout the whole play. Green, red, red, green. Now, as we hit up here, wait for a green pullback. Red pullbacks. So we missed these bottoms here. Wait for the possible second, opportunities. Possible second opportunities, but keep in mind you're gonna be underneath the VWAP. You're gonna have a lot of resistance underneath you. Above you. I'm sorry, above you, which is gonna be around 440-ish level. Now we get above 440, that'll put us in the range of 440, 445, which we already know the mid area on that one is gonna be 442.50. So right here, if we can get this break above 440, that'll put us in a new range. 440. 442.50 to 445, there'll be another $5 up. So this right here was the first $5. God, I can't believe I did that. I just can't believe I did that. I want to kick myself and I want to kick myself so bad. That was a perfect trade, and I'll show y'all the proof. That's why Nadi was talking about you wouldn't get no profit on shit. I was like, yes, you are. I mean, look at this, 7 cents. The 17 cents. So if you had 5 contracts, hell, even if you had 1,000 shares, that would put you right at every 10 cents on 1,000 is what, $100, and every 500 shares that'd have been 50. So that's been one trade. Even if you would have took that one trade, locked it out, wait for another opportunity, do another 10 cents, add on top of the 50 you just made. That's how you scalp, baby. Go for those scalp plays. Easy. 35 to 40, scalp, in and out, 50, bam, done. Call it a day. I mean, not day, but call it a trade. But, man, that was, I'd have been done with this trade. $50 up, done. God. Yep, here we go, hitting these tops. See, start getting upper shadow. Start getting a little bit of an upper shadow. So I want to start to see some red candle, excuse me, some red candle step in soon now. Like I said, as far as CRWV, highs right around the 101.65s. Like I said, if anything, look for these pullbacks because you're already getting overextended. So do be careful trying to chase this because your 90 MA is all the way back down this way. So we do get rejected if we don't break above this level here and come back down. Look for this little pullback down this way. Pull back down this way. Look for some good little pullback opportunities for a possible bounce. Because what was some old breakout levels? I mean, you had this little level here. And then, because your VWAP isn't all the way until back down this way. But you do have this little level here that they utilize for support. So we can get a little pullback down this way. I mean, you can utilize this to go back up, but we'll see. But yeah, just be careful chasing, because like I said, you know how that 90 MA can act like a magnet. You get overextended from it 9 times out of 10 in due time. If you can't break out, you have room to pull right back to it. So just be careful chasing. I mean, if it pushes, go with the momentum, as long as it holds. But if it doesn't, do expect a little pullback down to that 90 MA, back down to these little levels, like right around here. So just telling you, be careful. Just telling you, be careful. I mean, you still got a nice little uptrend going, but you're just overextended at the moment. Just be careful on that. So I'm not saying that you can't still play it up, but just be careful as you keep going up. 102, you already know every whole number is going to hold up at some type of natural support and resistance. So right around 102, just be mindful of that. If we don't break, we could get a little pullback. If we do break and continue on up, then we can utilize this little area for the next leg up. But so let's see. If we can get above this little level, break, go for a little small little spike and then come back, we can utilize this for the next entry on up. Utilize every little breakout area instead of chasing. Wait for pullback bounces, pullback bounces, pullback bounces instead of chasing. Right now it's still pushing. So what we want to do now is want to stay on top of this little area here. Right here where you had this red candle at, we want to turn resistance into support. So we get a little strong push up. Next candle come in, we want to utilize this bottom for a possible next leg up. See? So we got about 3 minutes on that candle. 3 minutes. Wait for that close out. Hold this little level here. Then wait for the next leg up. Tesla just not giving me no chill, man. It's just not giving me no pullback chill at this moment. Oh, man, I want to cry so bad. That was a perfect trade. All right, so mark your levels off. Mark this little level off. You're on top of it. So let's see, can you utilize this one for a nice little pullback bounce? Let's see. After this candle close out, wait for this next candle to come in. Make sure you stay on top of this area for that possible move right back to the upside. But in other words, we really want to stay on top of we want this really want this candle to stay on top of 102. That's really what we want to see on this 5-minute candle. We want this candle to stay on top of 102. Because you want to go from the 101s into the 102s. Man, Tesla just not giving me no pullback chill at this moment. I'm not getting no red candles yet. It's just all green, green, green. I mean, it's a beautiful play, man, but I just could not enter this damn thing, man. I just got no solid pullbacks, man. It's just going from the 30s. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. Like I said, I love the play. I love it. I mean, you just went straight through it. 35s, 3750s, up to the 40s. I mean, straight shot through. Right through that bad boy. Just like I was expecting it to do. Because like I said, once I started to see all these consecutive red candles, I knew we was going to see consecutive green candles. That's like my favorite type of, I love those type of setups. Because it's easy to trade. It's so easy to trade them damn things. Man, I just don't want to feel like I'm buying up here. That's why I say I want some pullbacks real quick where I can utilize like somewhere back down here. A few little red candles back down and then bounce back up. Because I know it's aiming for 440. I already know what it's aiming for. I just want some little pullbacks, man. Just Tesla just give me the straight finger. See what I mean? But you see how that resistance, I mean, this area turned back into resistance. You ran up, upper shadow, right back underneath what? See? That's what I said on how to not chase. See? Put that line at where? Right here. Come on, Tesla, man. And then on Fridays, you know, I already know I hate trading. I mean, nothing wrong with trading on Fridays, but at the beginning of the market, that's your best time to trade on Fridays. After that, kind of kill it. You know, Friday can be a little, tricky. Fridays can be a little tricky. We got how many minutes on this candle? 20 minutes, 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 20 minutes. Man, this was the perfect bounce. God. Oh, that was a perfect bounce. I had that right in my pocket too. Right in my freaking pocket. I just forgot about SPY. I said F SPY. When I seen this set up, my eyes was right on Tesla. My eyes were right on Tesla. Because it was setting up too perfect. It was setting up too pretty. Too freaking pretty. It's like I couldn't bypass that. Couldn't bypass Tesla setup. Couldn't do it. So right now, upper shadow, upper shadow. So that's why I said I don't want to chase to these tops right now. Don't want to chase. That's why I want a nice little few candles back down, man. Before we get this next push up, man. My goal, what I want, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I may get it, I may not. You know, market don't care about my feelings. How can I break this down? Okay. So, the way I'm looking at Tesla, right? I'm looking at a $10 range. 35, 45. Mid area right around 440. So, I'm looking at tops, bottoms, and I'm just slowly trying to go from one area of the channel to the next area of the channel. So, the bottoms was 35. Now we're going from, 37.50 up to 40. 40 is going to be like that little pivot point if you're looking at it from a $10 standpoint. So because my goal is I want to see can we move our way back up to the upside? Could we see a nice rotation back up? That's what I want to see. But this was going to be my first scalp. All right, we're pulling back. Okay, let's see. Slowly pulling back down. God, so now I got to go back to recounting these candles again after I just recounted it this morning. Could have been done my trade, man. All right, let's see what we get now. Let's see what we get. Can we get a green and red move back down, then a red to green back? So I want to see consecutive candles back down. What's up, Hardware? What's up, boss? Man, ain't gonna lie, man, Tesla. And look, and now look CRWV. Like, it's like the minute I take my eyes off of either SPY or CRWV, didn't want to sneak behind me and make moves. Tesla was beautiful. Beautiful trade on that one. 435s up to the 440s. $5 up on that one. And now look at this. The minute I take my eyes off of CRWV, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Spot, what you play, boss? You played the bounce, you played the pullback on Hardware. What you play, boss? I mean, I called out the drop this morning, and then we got that bounce. That was right around right here of that trend line. Okay, both sides. Yep. You played the rotation. You played the tops down to the bottoms, from the bottoms back to the tops. Man, Tesla. I was just, like I said, I just love Tesla setup. That's what really took me off of SPY. Tesla setup right here. When I seen that consecutive movement down, I was waiting on that reversal right back up, red to green, right down to that 35 level, right back on up from 35 to 40. Cause I just like the setup. It was set up pretty. I mean, set up damn near perfect. This shit was pretty. From these bottoms right back to the VWAP. That's what caught my attention. So let me see for SPY, for people that watch trading SPY. All you doing, guys, playing the reversal right back on up. Watch from that 93 back up to 94. 93 back up to 94. So SPY's still good. I mean, still moving up to the upside. Like I said, right now, look like you're gonna be back in this little. Watch this 93. Make sure we hold 93. Look for that push up towards 94. Nice reversal. Nice reversal. Anytime, like I said, a clear signal, guys. Oh, well, Tesla. I'm trying to see if can we go for the next leg up, because I'm trying to go for this second opportunity. So right here we had this first one here. So what I'm trying to see, can we go for the second opportunity after we get this pullback to go for that second one up? So I'm anticipating that one, boss. So I'm anticipating that one. I'm anticipating another red to green back up to the upside on this bad boy. I mean, SPY still looking decent. I mean, SPY look like we may go back into that trend line. Going right back into that trend line. That's crazy. Crack that trend line right back into it. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to make a duplicate copy. I'm going to just do this. I'll just utilize this one. Oops. Let me do that. Look at that. Move back on up. How we looking on Tesla? Still underneath this damn thing, huh? Looks like we could be going for that next leg up, right up towards that VWAP. All right, you got CRWV hold on top of this little floor right here. So may try to go for the next leg towards that 102 plus right here, holding. 102 holding, trying to go for that next leg up. So that's why I was telling you guys, utilize these key areas. As long as these key areas hold, turn resistance into support, we could be going the next leg up. Because I mean, it looked like it's just an uptrend. Pull back, bounce, pull back, bounce, pull back, bounce. Hold this key level. We want to make sure we stay on top of this for that next leg up. So we could be pushing up towards 102 plus. So right now with SPY, you pushing up towards this trend line, right up right to where the 200-day moving average is. Keep that on watch. Keep that on watch. Hardware. So what you think from here, boss? So you think we could? You think this is gonna be the pullback section here after this run up, pull back this way, underneath almost like 9350. So you think we could see a possible green and red move back down? You know, right here where that trend line is at. Oh damn. Okay, so looking at this, so what I'm saying is, after this move on up, do you think now we could be switching back to sellers? Back up, nice little green and red move back down. Like after this run up, you think we could hit this trend line here and start to pull our way back down? A nice little shift over. What you think? Or do you think we're gonna get that continuation push? I mean, because I called out this morning the inverted cup and handle pattern that was gonna form up here first. That was the first thing I called out. Inverted cup and handle, and then got that drop down to these bottoms. And I said, you know, and I told everybody, yeah, consolidate. Okay, yeah, okay, right in this range. Yeah, I get you, right in this range right here between 93 and 94. Yeah, I got you. Right into consolidation. But yeah, the drop, I told everybody, you know, once we crack that 200-day moving average, I said we could pull right back down into this buy zone, or right back down where this trend line was at. As we pulled back down, I said, because they set up for something. Remember, guys, I was telling y'all that. With, you remember we was looking at, I don't know why I want to say Twitter. We was looking at Tesla, and we was looking at SPY. And I told y'all, I said, when we get those purpose pullbacks, they put it back for a reason. I said, guys, they could be setting up. And what did they do? They set up. Just like I told you with Tesla. I said they purposely pull it back down. I said, look around that 35 level, 435, and what did we do? Bounce right back above 435. So right now, it look like we can, even with Tesla, like we're consolidating. Kind of like in a consolidated like state. CRWV. Yeah, I mean the next flush I see, boss. We got to fall back underneath 93, but I do see a trend line. I mean a trend line rejection that could lead to a possible pullback down. I mean, I do see a possible red to green that could. I do see that right here. I mean, see, you rotated from this trend line up to this trend line on the 5-minute time frame, where now being underneath that trend line can turn into resistance, but that possible move right back on down. So, I mean, I do see a possible flush coming back up right underneath, like I said, look like around 93. I want to say 93.50 down to 93. So you're already topping out at 93.50 and fall back underneath 93. And then because you do have room to fall back down to that VWAP. I mean, so we could get a little small flush back down. I mean, I could see that. You know, after this run on up for a little pull back down to the VWAP. Yeah, but look like we're doing it already. So I could see that right at that trend line. Perfect trend line. Look at that. That was perfect. Red to green real quick. So, I mean, could be getting that little pullback, boss. Pullback. Like I said, they lose 93 again. Could be pulling our way back down. 92.50, 92s. You know, start to get a little reversal down to the VWAP. So, I mean, we could hit 94, but the way, I mean, we got to keep in mind, Nadia, we ran up to this, when we were on top of that trend line, it held up as support, but you got to keep in mind we're underneath it. So now, a supported trend line can now be a rejected trend line. And what happened? You ran up to what? That trend line. So you got to take that into consideration too. So as you push on up, you could start to double top right around 93.50. I mean, even though you're in a range right now, I mean, you could start to double top, possibly double top. Watch that, yeah. Watch that. That's 93.50, like hitting this 200-day moving average. We may get a little push on up, but you gotta keep in mind where that trend line is sitting at, because you gotta keep in mind we are no longer on top of it. We're underneath it. So now we went from bullish to bearish. So let's see as we push back up. As we pushing back up. Get a little bit of an overextension, Back up towards these highs. Watch this 93.50 level. Watch right here as we pushing back up. So what you think, Hallway? Then we'll get rejected at 93.50. You know, kind of just top out right here and just kind of get that move back down, boss, after we get this push. What you think? How we on Tesla still? Tesla's still battling. CRWV still using that resistance level for support, trying to push his way back on up. Don't be a blackhead. I need my 94. I mean, I'm okay. I gotta help Primo out. I gotta help my gold out. Okay. If we can, I mean, I can't see an overextension push up to 94. You know, once we break past this trend line. I mean, but you gotta have that 93.50 in the way. You're gonna have 93.50 right in the way. See? Another upper shadow. So I do see 93 and the 50 in the way, in that trend line in the way. Especially after this move on up. Rotated from this trend line up to this trend line, now hitting resistance. So, I mean, range is still holding. But if you lose 93 itself, you're going right back down to 92.50 is right where that VWAP is at. I mean, Tesla was, god dang it, boy. Now we're just consolidating. Now see that? See how you went from this little pretty play? Now you're just consolidating right now. Kind of red, green, red, green, red, green. So you're just kind of consolidating. I mean, it's still holding. Still trying to push. Still trying to push his way towards that 440 mark. You can clearly see that. Trying to go for that next leg up. So from this level, okay, if you miss this play here, guys, the next, and then look at that, CRWV. Look at this. Told you, use that level here. Go for the next leg up. I told you, uptrend. Uptrend, uptrend, uptrend. Right here. So I told y'all, I mean, the way that CRWV sets itself up, you got to kind of place price points, then play off of it. You know, a little resistance into support. Pullback bounces, pullback bounces. You got to kind of use that, you know, to give yourself a good entry. That's about the best way I can say trade CRWV. Place your little levels and play off of it. That's what I told y'all. As we got this first red candle, place a line. And then watch this next level over. And then what did we do? Utilize that price point and then went right back up. So that's about the best way. And look at Tesla. Ah, Tesla. Oh boy. Look at this. Look at this. So could we be going for the question is with Tesla, could we be setting up for the next leg up? And what I mean by next leg up is 440 up to the 445s. You know, back in this old range, 440s, 432, 442.50 up to 445. Can we find our way back into now this range? I mean, this bottoms was beautiful. I mean, look at that. That was just the most beautiful bottom setup. That shit. Oh my God, it was perfect. And look at this. What I told you was SPY. Tops, what I told you. 93.50, 93.50. Told you. Double top, double top. Hitting that top portion of that trend line. Told you to be mindful of that. And then from there, 92, 93, back down towards the 92.50s. So we can't break. Like I said, resistance is right now at this moment is at 93.50. And if we crack 93, look for that possible pullback down to 92.50. You're doing a nice, what? Green or red move. Right back down. Upper shadow, upper shadow. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. I mean, beautiful play though. Pull back, beautiful play. Even a downtrend. I mean, even that downside. Look at that. Rejection, rejection, rejection. Came from that trend line down to this trend line. Right into the bias territory. See why I got my blocks? I got the demand zone and I got my supply zone, right? What did you do? You come right into the demand zone where buyer stepped in and then did what? Push it right back on up. So right now we in between. We in between the two. So we haven't pushed all the way all the way back up to that supply zone just yet. You still got a lot of sellers stepping in, trying to push it back down. So you can clearly see that. So had a nice bounce back up to the upside though. That was a beautiful play. And look what I told you. 93, back down to what? 92.50. There you go. 92.50. As I told y'all, red to green, green to red. Told y'all, keep it on watch. Come on, Tesla. Come on, Tesla, man. You gotta show me some love. All right, come out of this little consolidation back down real quick. There we go. Whew, took forever a damn day. Just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient. Let this damn thing set up. All right, let's see. All right, pull back down. Now the question is, could we? How far can we pull back on this one? A lot of them pulling back. SPY pulling back. Tesla pulling back. CRWV pulling back. A lot of them pulling back right now. So let's see. All right, Tesla first candle right here, pulling back down to what price point? Right down to the 37, 30, and that's probably the hardware pulling back. I told Hardware, look, I told him right down to that VWAP. I told him. Right down to the VWAP. Going from that trend line. Rejection. I told y'all, man, guys, set up your charts, man. Read that. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. Right down towards the 37.50. 37.50. Is it still lowering these averages still on my contracts? I want to see, can we break out of this little... This is what I want to see. Can we break out of this little downtrend setup that we do have doing this bad boy? Because I know right now, topping out, pulling back. So that means could we get a little deeper pullback underneath, back down this way? Could we come down lower the way this is setting up? Where we at on SPY? Alright, VWAP still holding. VWAP still holding. Upper shadow. Now back in this little range here. Watch this. So is that around 92? 92, 92. Still looking a little, I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of upper shadows. We'll see. Still seeing a lot of upper shadows still. Seeing a lot of upper shadows. Starting to see this curl. Starting to see this curl. What you think, Hardware? What you think, boss? Primo, what you think, guys? I mean, on the 1 hour, still seeing, even though we had these tops, I'm still looking at a lot of weakness. Because could we really, because it's still looking like a cup, inverted. So could we start to pull back even lower after all it, after these moves? Keep it on. I'm gonna keep it on watch, guys. I'm keeping on watch. All right, what my Tesla doing? We still put you mother. Did it bounce back up? Oh, you dirty, dirty broad. Did it bounce back up, really? Come on, stupid chart. I hate this damn thing. I'm gonna start taking the volume off of these because I can't see nothing, man. It's hard to see this shit talking. What we got left on this counter? 1 minute. Oh, you dirty. Yeah, they trying to set up for that next leg up. I see what they trying to do. They're trying to hold up. They definitely trying to go for this downtrend breakout. They trying to. I'm telling you, what time it is? Oh shit! I don't know if they're gonna make it though. Because what they're trying to do, they're trying to get their close. They're trying to get a back above 440 in time, but we'll see. Because he's still holding above 37.50. Because I know I can see exactly what they're trying to do. Those Tesla traders, they're trying to get that bad boy to reverse towards the 40s. I see exactly what they're doing. See, up a lower shadow. They're trying to hold a range because they're trying to reverse it this way. Counter by the close in about 10 seconds. 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. A little bit of consolidation, but I mean, you can clearly see that move that they're trying to go for. We're already on top of those EMAs on the 5-minute time frame. Right now, new candle came in. All right, new candle. But how did this one? What we at on this one? On the 1 hour? How we looking? I mean, they still got room to push up towards that 440 for sure. Come on, candles. Come on. See, there you go. CRWV starting to pull back. Come on, man. Give me some good consecutive red candles back down real quick. Give me some consecutive real quick. There we go. Start to pull. There we go. SPY. I know we're in somewhat of a descending wedge. It just looks a little, I'm just going to be honest, it looks a little bearish going into next week. So I'm going to keep my eyes peeled on this floor here, but it's still looking a little downtrendish as we're going into next week. See? Okay, let me see what I can do. Let me see how I can help us out going into next week. All right, let me see. I can kind of predict it. Let me see. It just still looks a little off, a little bearish. Don't look still strong to me at this moment. Unless these buys step in and get, but let me see. So far, I just still see. Unless we go, like I said, unless buys go for this strong move and we get that that strong green candle back up to convince me otherwise. All right, let me see. See, we got like this little uptrend trying to hold within that downtrend setup. So let's see. All right, cool. it's just still looking a little, I don't know, just still looking a little cuppish to me. But we'll see. If Boscas come in and push, that means get back up. In other words, get back above 94 plus with a strong green counter, then we can definitely reverse. I mean, you know, and go with this continuation uptrend going into next week. Where we can use Wednesday's lows, Friday's lows, going to Monday's lows, kind of create like an ascendant triangle pattern. So let me, if we can hold this, let me see. Well, what I see. Let me, because I know I got all these lines and everything in the way. So you see right here, this red trend line, this red price point that we have here, and then you have this trend line. So I see somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern. If buyers can get their way back up towards the 94s to 95 levels. I mean, you still have, you're still holding your trend line. Look like it's trying to, you know, hold going into next week. But let's just see on how we're gonna finish out. However, if we start to fall back underneath, we're already underneath 93s. We start to fall back underneath the 92s down to 91s. I mean, you might as well kiss that trend line goodbye, because that means that's a no-go. That means that we still are on this downtrend or this bearish flow back down. So, I mean, because majority from pre-market into intraday, I mean, it's been majority of red candles, selling. So, what we want to see, a buyers are going to step in for the rest of the market. We want to see green candles. I mean, we want to see that push. Again, we want to see buyers get back above 90, 94, 90, up to 95, where we can reverse this play back up. All that I see right now, just being honest, is a big cup, inverted cup still, where you're still getting hammered right in between 94 and 93. And again, look at that trend line. You didn't fail, you didn't crack that trend line, now falling back underneath. That which creates bearishness. That creates a what? Downtrend instead of an uptrend. So I still see weakness, you know, going this way. So it all depends, guys. I just still see a little bit more weakness than strength. I'm just being honest. Still see a little bit more weakness. I mean, it could just be lunch hour weakness. You know, we could see some transition, you know, later on, but, you know, that's all I see. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to stay on until about 30 minutes, and then I'll be ready to head on out. Got to go to an appointment. If y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, and looking like Tesla's making somewhat of a little bear flag pattern, that don't look good. So them look like we could pull down even lower the way this looking. Look like it could possibly pull back down lower. Because I see an engulfing red candle followed by a small green candle. Unless buyers can push that bad boy back that way. But other than that, I see a little possible bear flag setup that could lead to more downside if those buyers don't step in. Yep, I see a bear flag that could set up where we may fall back a little bit underneath 435. Go down even a little lower. So I mean, CRWV, this thing's going berserk. This is crazy. Yeah, it's just starting. It's just getting out of hand. It's just getting CRWV is getting out of hand. But for those who are still trading CRWV, again, if we can get back above 102, you do have room to run up towards 104. So because it moves like in $2 increments too as well. CRWV. See right now, come on Tesla. Let me see. Still watching this. Let me see. Spy, what you doing? Because again, you're gonna have a strong move back up. So I'm trying to figure out how we can utilize the setup today, going, you know, for the rest of the day. How can we figure out? Okay, let's see what I can try to do, guys, for you guys. Let me see. For those who still trying to get in, figure things out. Okay, we can break above this. That means we need to get back above 93. Break out of the little downtrend setup back into this uptrend. So, I mean, 93 is going to be key for sure. 93, 93.50. I mean, that's the only thing I can see. Like, one of the main important price points is 93, 93.50. Because especially above that, that's going to put you back this way. But all I'm saying is up a shadow, like it's still fighting around 93.50, 93. It's like still fighting around 93. I mean, you had a strong push. I mean, a nice strong push back to the upside. Damn, wrist. God dang, it's hurting. I don't know what the hell I did. If I slept wrong, I don't know what I did. I got CRWV starting to curl back down. See, curl. Tesla like in this little back and forth. Right in this little range. See, we don't have this little setup we had before. It's kind of going sideways now. So that's why I want to wait for the next possible setup. So it looks like we may just we may pull back underneath. Let's see. Starting to see some weakness style kind of starting to set in now. SPY weakness. Now you back underneath. I mean, underneath 93. I just see weakness at this moment. A little bit of weakness. How's where are we on CRWV? Oh, no, CRWV. VIX 1560. So okay, if we want to push on SPY, we need to do what? Fall back underneath that 1560. Back down to the 1540s. Because it looked like it's trying to hold a trend line, but we'll see. But as long as VIX holds 1560, I'll be mindful for SPY possibly pulling back even more. But if VIX can crack 1560 back down towards the 1520s, 1540s, or whatever the case may be, yeah, SPY would definitely move back up. Yeah, that was a beautiful sell-off and a beautiful bounce. I mean, we call this from start to finish. I mean, beautiful, beautiful setup. I'm just trying to see what's Tesla's next setup. I mean, like I said, I was anticipating, going on the upside, to getting that nice little move back up. So I'm just trying to see how we're going to play out. CRWV starting to curl back down just a little bit. Oh, it's curling out big time now. What time we got? About 2 minutes left. Right underneath that. I told you, whenever you get overextended off that 9 MA, you got room to fall right back down to it. That's why I told y'all, be careful chasing. Be careful chasing. Yeah, Tesla, man, this was like a beautiful play. This is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Right now, it's just consolidating. SPY, on the other hand, I still think that bear boy gonna pull. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still think we're gonna. I mean, because it was like an inverted cup right in front of us, like an inverted cup and handle. Look, I mean, it's ugly as hell, but look, you got a cup, inverted cup, upside down cup, and then you got a handle. Your handle is right around the 93.50s, 93s, where it look like the handle is right here, where you can pull right back down to these lows again. I just still see a little bit more weakness than strength. That's what I see. I'm just being honest. It just looks very weak. Nice bounce, but it just still looks very downtrendish in a way. From here to here, it looks very downtrendish because it looks like we're losing gains versus, from these tops right around 95 down towards 94s, now down towards 93s. It almost looks like we're downtrending in a way, like losing a little bit of value right now. Because where we at right now, 92.50. See? We're losing value, not gaining value. So I do see like this inverted cup right here. I definitely see that. And it just, I mean, even on the 1 hour, just I see a lot of upper shadows, upper shadows, upper shadows, upper shadows, like a lot of selling pressure, like right in this little zone here, trying to push them back this way. And again, remember guys, if you crack this trend line, I mean, of course, we're going to get that bearish. We're going to have a possible bearish setup going into next week. But if we can hold, like I said, because the goal is we want to get back above 93, 94. Point blank, especially 94. Because the goal is to create a new range between 94, 96, 98. Because we're trying to creep, trying to get as close towards 700 as possible. It's just the way this is setting up right now. It's just looking to me, it's just not screaming out bullish just yet. I'm not saying buyers can't, but I mean, look at this. It just looks very bearish. I see a lot of lower highs than higher lows at this time. So again, I want you guys, I mean, again, I'm not trying to say anything to scare you guys. I just want you guys to be careful. Be careful. Be careful, be careful. I mean, make you a trend line. Understand how to read the trend lines. Understand your price points. If you do want to trade the rest of Fridays, check this go up over Tesla chart for you. Appreciate your boss. Appreciate you, King. Let me check you out. Oops, up to the top. And where do you have it set up at, boss? Oh, it's in mine? So you're us in mine, huh? Is it in mine? Okay. Gotcha. Appreciate you. Yeah. Okay, I see it. So yeah, and that's what I was looking at. There was that range, the range that we in right now. Yeah. Yep. So we got the same exact range output. So I do see the same exact range you got, boss. Yep. So yep, 37. Yep, 37 and 40. Yep. So yep, we're right in the range. Right in the range right here. Looking right at it, boss. Looking right at it. So my goal for the day is, I want to see, can we get this, yeah, exactly, the volume. Exactly, volume. See right here, guys, you can see the volume down on off. See that? Volume died on off. So right now we're just consolidating. So what I want, if I can get it, is I want to see us go into, because right now we already did $5 so far. We already did $4.35 to $40. That's $5. Now the next level, I want to go from $4.40 to $4.45. If you add that together, that'll be a $10 push back to the upside. From 4.35s up to 4.45, that'll be a nice transitional push back to the upside. That'll be $10. So right here was $5, 4.35 to 4.40. Now what we want to do, because again, if you look at it from a $10 standpoint instead of a $5, we can utilize 4.40 tops, 4.35 bottoms, and pretty much 4.40, because I can move this up, 4.40 mid area. So we can say something like that to that sentiment, So right now we know that we underneath 4.40. I already know, so that's still looking a little weak. So just give it the time, man, and wait for these buys to see what how we're gonna come out of this range. So right now we don't have no volume, just gonna kind of let it wait it out. But this is what you avoid, guys. This is what you avoid. This is the type of things you want to avoid, because you don't know which way it's gonna go. Because you could jump in for a call, but what about if we go down? Or you could jump in for a put, but what about if we go up? So whenever you get in top, that goes for any stock, ETFs, whatever the case may be. Whenever you see some type of move, like setup like this, just wait it out. Wait for the volume to step back in, as Primo was talking about, when we start to see consecutive candles, or healthy candles moving up or down. So this choppiness, just wait it out. Wait for the next move, because you're gonna get a move sooner or later, where kind of like what it did here. You went up, and look what's presenting itself on CRWV. Consecutive what? Red candles. So that means we couldn't hold. Sellers came in, and look what happened. You reversed. Plus, you had a doji sitting up here. Doji, reversal, red candle, back on down. So right here, we're just kind of sideways. So, but yeah, I mean, wait it out until you get full confirmation on, a certain play. Like right here, I'm not chasing. I'm gonna just wait it out. This is right here is a FOMO-driven type of situation where I'm jumping in, not knowing which way it's going. I'd rather wait for volatility to step back in to let me know, do we want to continue up, or are we gonna continue on down? So I'm gonna wait for candles to step in, get like another little setup like this, and then go from there. It's all about patience, because you already know. Okay, one thing, whenever you do a big move, whether it's up or down, the next thing that happens is consolidation. You go into consolidation, and then after consolidation, then you go on the next move, whether it's up or down. So same thing with Tesla. Tesla went on a big old move up, big old move down. Now we're consolidating, pretty much. So CRWV, pulling back on down, got overextended off the 90 MA, couldn't stay above let me see, we're almost close to 103, but underneath 102s, back down to the 100s. Watch 100 to see can 100 hold, because you got to remember, you want to stay in the 100 range. So you crack 100, you're going right back into the 90s, because that means, again, 100 can hold as a strong resistance or a strong support. That's just like a dollar range, right? When you're looking at it from a penny stock standpoint, your strongest, once you start to come out of the penny areas, is what? $1, 5, 10, 15, 20. So same things works in the hundreds. So $1, you see how you're getting this bounce? 100, boom. Because you're going to have some buyers going to utilize that for, take that into consideration for support and push back up. Because they see a possible bounce, they see a possible support opportunity right here for the push back to the upside. And what are they doing? Pushing. So, because again, you're going from the 99s now into the 100s. Again, and those key areas can act as strong support or resistance. So as we pull back on down, and again, count your candles. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15 minutes of pullback. 9 times out of 10, you get what? A possible setup for the move back up. Just keep it on watch. And again, that's what I like to see. Just the nice, beautiful setups, man. Consecutive. Instead of getting all mixed up half the time and then a nice little bounce. But you got to keep in mind, we may possibly, because with lunch hours, if we don't get back on up, I'm just telling you right now, we may be, instead of going up, you may be setting up to go down. You see how you going up, little small, pullbacks, bounce. You see how you went majority up green? Now look like we reversing in red. So we're going from buyers to sellers. So just be careful. Be mindful. So another, in order for us to continue on up, we need to get back above all these old key levels and then push back up. But it looked like we just going right back down the mountain. Up, then right back on down. So just keep it on watch. Watch this $100 level. If 100 can hold very strong, then buyers should be pushing their way right back through. We should be taking out this candle. We should be taking out that candle. We should be creating a huge engulfing green candle or somewhere in this area where we taking back all the things that we lost. But just be careful, because again, you're crossing over from the upside now to the downside. But just be very careful. Today is Friday. Don't gamble. You got to keep that in mind. Volume changes up. You know, it's the way different ball game when you're on Fridays versus Monday through Thursdays. So just keep that in mind. Be careful. But yeah, guys, I'm about to soon be wrapping everything on up. How we still looking on SPY? SPY, nah, look like that bad boy still kind of trying to consolidate. But we know the levels that we need to break on that bad boy. We know that we got to break back through 93 up to 94 to get that reversal, successful reversal back to the upside. Other than that, I see an inverted cup and handle pattern. Again, you got your seller sitting right around 93, 94. Buyers need to take that back. They need to regain back the power. 93, 94, if they can get a nice pushback, that'll put us back on top of the trend line for that move back up to 95, 96. So, just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So, I might soon be going here, guys, and wrapping on up. I do have to leave today. And like I said, going into next week, as far as the scheduling, like I said, and due to the fact that I'm going to have a lot of one-on-ones, a few one-on-ones, I'm going to, oops, where's my camera? Oh, that's, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, the fact is I'm gonna have some one-on-ones coming up next week. Cause like I have to learn how to put them together because a lot of people like to do one-on-ones during the market hours versus the weekends. So I'm working on trying to do. I mean, it's up to you if y'all cool with this. So how I want to start doing the streams now is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but instead of doing 4 hours, do up to 6 hours, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays I can use for the one-on-ones. I mean, are y'all cool with that? Are y'all cool with that? So yeah, like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we'll do the live streams. And like I said, I'll do about 6 hours. 6 hours, add an extra hour in. And so forth. You know, like keep the hour. I just guess it keep going around between close to power hour, something like that. And then like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, one-on-ones and stuff, you know, for people that want to, you know, go over, you know, the live, go over the market live, you know, in real time and so forth. So, I mean, my thing is, y'all okay? Are y'all okay with that? Monday, Wednesday, Fridays? I just want to make sure y'all cool with that. I mean, if not, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with saying something. If y'all not cool with it, just let me know. And we'll see what we can do, you know, because I want to make sure everybody's happy. I want to make sure everybody's happy. Okay, Queen. Okay. Have a blessed weekend with you. Okay, and thank you so, and Aussie, thank you so much, Queen. Okay, so yeah, Mondays, and like I said, what I'm gonna do is Aussie, like I said, on Monday, Wednesday to Fridays, instead of 4 hours, I'm gonna do up to 6 to 8 hours, where you know I'm gonna stay at the beginning of the market, roughly down to power hour, and like I said, Tuesdays and Thursdays, one-on-ones, where you know somebody need me to trade with them or whatever the case may be, where we can focus on just me and them, because they may have some people that may be not comfortable, you know, in front of everybody. So, you know, to kind of be respectful of them, you know. So, it's a respect thing. So, right now, guys, look like we're trying to go for this little bounce. So, like I said, the one where we need to take a gain back. Look like we got a little, trying to go for this little uptrend build. So, again, we want the strong push. We want to get this candle above 93.50 up to 94 because we want to get back on top of this trend line. Yeah. Okay, Jenna. Yeah. So, because I was trying to figure out how to put the one-on-one, because a lot of people don't like to do over the weekends because they like it when the market is open so they can see it in real time, you know. Because when I'm doing it over the weekend, sometimes some people may like it, some people may not, because you know when I'm doing weekend one-on-ones, the market is closed, so we're going over things that already happened. Versus, you know, if I'm doing a one-on-one with somebody doing real time, I can help them with entries and you know see levels as it's moving in real time, that type of stuff. So I had to figure out how to put it in, you know. So right now we still got this ascending triangle pattern still holding, ladies and gentlemen. So look at, still trying to hold on to this ascending triangle pattern. Look like again we just need that strong push. We need to get back above 93s up to 94s. Get this good green candle to close up. I mean, that'll be nice. But we could get that continuation. pretty much break us out of this downtrend setup and going into next week with an uptrend. So, I mean, again, we can take, and I know I got a lot of lines. I do apologize. Let me, I might need to make another. Let me make another one. How many I got now? 7. Jeez Louise. Because I want to remove everything so we can see it clearly. That's why I was doing this. Trying to add another one. Okay. So I had to make it clean and clear so you can, so we know how to set up self going into next week. Okay. So we want to take these bottoms and towards these tops. So that's Wednesday's bottoms going into Friday. So what we want to see, if you are long bias going into next week, is we want to stay a hold. Let me fix this chart real quick. We want to keep this uptrend moving, but we know for sure we got to get back above 93, up to 94 for sure. So again, I just cleared out everything so we can just look at it from the start. So right here is around these highs. What was this high right here? We need to get above, yep, about 93.50. Yep, 93.50 tops. Right there. So, yep. So we want to break through 93.50 up to 94 plus, but we can get this nice reversal. I have a question. I do not know how to explain what. Can I talk to you on Discord call where I can see? Yeah. Or better yet, Queen. If you want to do a Zoom call, Jenna, we can do a Zoom call. I've done that before. I've done that. Me and Nadia done Zoom calls. Aussie done Zoom calls. Where we just done one-on-one, share screens and stuff like that. Zoom calls would be fine if you want to do that. I have Zoom. Kind of like what I did for the with AK-47 and them thing. Remember? That was last Friday when I did that little Zoom call with him and Caesar. That was Zoom call. Let me see, because I don't know if it's gonna let me take a look at it. Because I'm not being honest, I've never done it before. I mean, like I said, I know how to do Zoom, but I never done it through Discord. Let me see. Because I know they got the talking one. I mean, it should, though, because I didn't see people done this before. Excuse me. Okay, so wait, so do you want to go into the call? It's just the voice call, or do you need me to like see a picture or something? Like what you trying to do, Queen? Like, I mean, do you just need me and you to talk one-on-one? Like what, like how you want to do this? Like, I mean, like I said, I don't have no problem doing it. I was just trying to figure out what is comfortable for you. See why I don't chase? Well, I told you guys I was waiting. I'm just waiting to see what how this bad boy about to. See, still hitting. See, getting choppy. So that's why I say just wait. Just wait on setups to present themselves. Wait on setups to present themselves, and don't force anything. All right, one question. Cause I can go into. Okay, so do you need me to go into the? I'm trying to say I can. Yeah. I got you. Matter of fact, yeah, I got you, Queen. Do you you have social media, correct? Because Instagram is pretty good. For voice calls and stuff like that. If you're on IG, you can follow me on IG and just reach out to me through my DMs, so I know it's you, and we can definitely do that after the live stream. Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I apologize, Queen. My fault. Okay. Yeah, I was making sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just reach out to me then, Queen. We got that. I got you on now. Anything you need help with, I got you. Ah, boy. Tesla. That's all I'm gonna say. Tesla. Oh, no problem at all, man. Queen, I got y'all. Any one of y'all. If y'all ever need help with anything, man, please reach out to me, man. I'm always here to help. I done been through it all. I done been through the ups and downs. And again, I mean, if you need help, I'm here to assist. So, but before I do head on out, guys, I mean, right now, to me, it just still looks weak. I mean, I just still see an inverted cup. We still getting hammered right underneath this 93 level. I mean, like I said, even if you look on my 1 hour, I mean, you see upper shadow. I mean, I just see a lot more red, a lot more selling than buyers. I mean, anything could change, I mean, you may get a transition where buyers may come out of nowhere and push off of this trend line. That's going to be around, what, 92? Around 92? Yeah, towards these bottoms. I mean, it could. You know, anything could happen. You know what I mean, where they can squeeze up. But from what this is looking like, it's just looking a little weak. A little weak going into next week. It just looks a little weak. Matter of fact, let's take a look at, hold on, before I do leave. How are we looking on that 5 minute? I mean, not 5 minute, 5 year. Remember we was talking about that red trend line? Are we above it or are we underneath it? Because that's the $1 million question on where we going for the rest of the week. Because you already know I'm still skeptic about that red trend line. You remember the one that caused that major pullback in 2022? Where's my 5-year chart at? Oh, I'm trying to bring it up, guys, so I can go over it. Oh, there we go. I got it. So where are we at right now? Are we above that bad boy or are we underneath? So let's see. To know how to prepare ourselves, because we don't need that red trend line, bro. I mean, it's just, we still need that red trend line. I mean, I'm just saying. So these are the weekly candles, guys. Weekly candles. So we are still fighting this trend line. And remember, that trend line was the trend line that took out 2022. If you go back a little bit, see? From 2021 and 2022, we got rejected and yanked. So that's why I'm just saying, are we going to stay on top of this? See, this is going to be, and then we overextended off that 13 MA. See, this is making me skeptic right here. See, getting the upper shadow already. And today is Friday. So, look like as far as Friday's closing. Let's see. So, that means we need to stay above 690 for sure. Because what we don't want to do is get this candle to close back underneath 690. Because remember, this is a weekly candle, guys. This is Friday. This is this week's. And remember, today's Friday. This is the last day. So, man, it's like you got buying pressure, selling pressure, but it's just still looking like you want to fall underneath that trend line. And we are where right now? 92. Because what we don't want to see happen. We don't want to fall like somewhere underneath the 690s, because that's not only going to put you back underneath that trend line, that's going to put you back underneath all this strong resistance area this way. Like it tried to go for a breakout, but it couldn't hold and falling right back underneath. So it looked like around close to 690. We don't want Friday. We don't want today to close underneath 690, because as next week's rolls in, what's going to turn back into resistance? 690, and then that strong trend line once again, because we're not able to hold. So that's the only thing that's concerning of me, and that's why I'm saying it was looking bearish. Because of that, again, if we close today underneath 690, that's gonna flip that candle back this way. That's the only thing that's concerning of me. Because what was the open this week? 90.68. 90.68. So still around 690. Where we at right now? See? And look right here. And 690s is right here. And that bad boy is curling. It's curling. See, that's the only thing that's making me skeptic right now. That look at this. Look at this. And again, today is the last day to see on how this candle's how we're gonna perform. But if that bad boy flips under 690, that's gonna be a huge it's gonna be an upper shadow in the body of that candle flipping back underneath, not only that trend line, but back underneath. Oh, see, last time we hit that price point, I fell underneath, yank, underneath that level, yank. So we don't want to turn this back into resistance. That's what we don't want to do. And then that trend line too. Yeah, that's around damn near 690. We don't. Yeah, that's gonna be. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! Be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say. Be prepared. Just be prepared. Be prepared. Wait, what did we when is the whatchamacallit? Next week, right? The 21st. Ain't the FOMC meeting next week? Yeah, but look at this. Inverted cup. Look at this. This thing still looks weak. I just don't see. I don't know. It don't look strong. I see more selling than buying. I'm just being honest. I just look like, even on my 1 hour, it look like it wants to crack again underneath this level and pull back this way. That's what it looked like it want to do. It looked like we want to crack underneath that 200 again and literally fall this way. It's just like the way it's setting up. I mean, upper shadow. It just looked like it's just leaning, like it's curling down this way. It's giving me more downside than upside feelings right now. But like I said, we're gonna keep it on watch to see if buyers can come in the nick of time and push that bad boy back up. So from right here, look like 92s back down underneath 9150s and so forth. If we lose this trend line, and then you got these lows all the way back down towards 690 itself. Yeah, this is gonna be, I don't know, guys. This is, and then we already closing what in the red today? Excuse me. Yeah, we already closing red already because we underneath the open. Today's open. Yeah, everything look like just pointing down this way as we going into, because it looked like, I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it just looked like intraday wise, it looked like we want to just do this, and then going into post market, you know, like down towards these bottoms. That's what it just looked like it want to do. Like we want to. But we're going to keep it on watch, though. We're going to keep it on watch to see. Because the way it's just setting up going into next week. Because we underneath, see, if we would have held this level here, that would have been a different story. Because you see, that's where you had that strongest bounce. That was Wednesday. That was the area I told you guys when you could have had a good swing trade at, which was right here. 86 back up to the 90s. Now, if we would have held this level like this morning, you know, going into pre-market intraday, like we would have held this level, that would have been understandable. Because you'd have been holding this trend line, right? But you cracked that trend line, falling down now to this trend line, which created a what? A cup. See, it looks like more like a reversal than upside at this time. Now, if buyers can somehow miraculously find a way back on top of the trend line, you know, back above 93, 94, then okay, yeah, they'll save the play. That'll be different. You know, we could definitely go for the, you know, continuation move to the upside. But as long as this holds, I mean, it just look like we can just. It didn't look like it just pulled back this way, like go for a bigger cup. I mean, we already got one cup right here, but if we could just pull back all the way back this way, that'd be a bigger cup down towards 86. Basically, is what I'm getting at. So that's the only thing that's concerning me going into next week. And then we have the FOMC meeting coming out next week. Don't forget about that too. We have the FOMC meeting. Because again, if we can't get back above the 95s, you see what I mean? How we lost, we came back underneath 94, 93, trying to fight still. But if we were to crack this way, I mean, that'll be a big, huge cup. And don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be surprised if they were to do that. Because not knowing what's going to be coming out on the FOMC meeting, it's like I would rather pull back first and be smart and not be into these highs because we don't know what the FOMC meeting is going to consist of. We don't know. So if anything, I mean, if I would pull back purposely and just make sure we stay on top of the 86.50. I mean, 86 itself. Utilize that level for a possible bounce back. I mean, we could. Well, you know, where you getting away from these highs, you know, because again, FOMC meeting is coming out next week. So let me go back. Let me refresh it. Let me go to Fed's meeting. Let me Fed's hold up, so you guys can see it too. Thank you. Fed's. And I'll show y'all the date, so y'all know I'm not lying. Got 12 days left. 12 days left for the next Federal Reserve, and that's gonna be day. Oh, it's 20. I don't know why I said 21st. 28. I'm sorry. 28. I don't know why I keep saying. Let me go back. 28. I'm so sorry. It's gonna be week after. I apologize. It's week after. Week after. I don't know why I keep thinking. I don't know what 21st. Why I keep thinking 21st for some reason. I did that twice. I don't know what it is with the 21st. Is it a sign or something? I don't know what it is. It's a sign for something. I don't know. But I mean, it just looked like the way we just setting up. It just looked like we want to curl down. But we'll see though. Like I said, I don't want to jump the gun. I don't want to put fear in anybody. It just we'll see. We'll see. Which I wouldn't mind that. I mean, some good. I mean, we called a good strong key area today, which was perfect. You know, back down towards that area that we called out earlier on the 1 hour. That was what was that? My 1-4 that we called. We had that bounce. Oh yeah, right here, that trend line. So that was a good bouncing opportunity. I mean, that was perfect. Came down to these bottoms, bam. So I mean, we called it out perfectly. So right now, I'm just trying to see if that trend line is gonna hold. Because like I said, I do see somewhat of like an ascending triangle pattern like right in front of us that people can't see. Like right here. So we definitely want to stay on top of this 99, like 92-ish level here for that nice move back on up, right back above 93, 94. So I want to see if buyers can go for it and go for that reversal. You know, go red to green, which would be a good, you know, but definitely 93, 94 we want to get on top of. That's the goal. 93, 94 we want to definitely close on top of that at least. So just keep it on watch. Like I said, just keep it on watch because we want to see, because it look like it may be setting up for a little, almost like, I mean, I know it's kind of ugly to read, but if y'all would like look at, I mean, use your visual real close, it look almost like a bull flag. Because you got this nice little engulfing, I mean, if you merge those candles together, it look like a nice green candle pole, and then look like you got somewhat of a little flag. If y'all notice that very closely, where it look like it could set up for a two-legged pull up. Well, you know, buyers can go for that measure move. You know, see how we had this move here? Right here? You see, can we go for the measure move up this way? Because I do see it. I mean, it's a lot of choppiness. I know it's ugly. It's hard to read. But that's why I said it. 93 up to 94 is going to be key. Because we need to reverse that. Because what was once support at this moment is now resistance. Because every time you run around 93, 93.50, you get rejected. So if we can get back on top of this level, then yes, we can use 93 to get that push up to 94 and so forth. So if buyers can step in and go for a good push, I mean, yeah, we could definitely see it. We can definitely see that push back to the upside. How are we going to Tesla? Anything yet on that one? Nothing still? Still nothing yet. Still in this consolidation. Still consolidating. Still back and forth. Just waiting on it. Because if I go for that next leg up, I'll catch the next leg up. So right now it's still consolidating. So it's kind of dying down. CRWV kind of dying down a little bit too, which is kind of consolidating. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Just tired, man. I'm exhausted. So much going on. Still trying to watch this candle. We got about 20 minutes till this candle closed out. I need this candle to push up. Because I know we underneath. Because I'm looking at the 1 hour. See, the 1 hour look like a bear flag. Got the huge engulfing red candle, then the small green candle where it look like a dang bear flag. That's what it looked like. Like right underneath that 39.17-ish level. Like right where I'm at. So it looked like that it can turn into resistance back down. So it look like that's what it wants to do. Hit that level and start to pull back this way. Because again, it's giving off a more of a bear flag pattern. CRWV gives off a bull flag pattern. I mean, it gives off a bull flag pattern. I mean, we definitely got that nice move to the upside, but we need to get back above these highs, about 103-ish. Get that nice reversal. Because, I mean, again, we know we're trying to go. If 102 can hold, look for that push up to 104. Look for that push up to 104. Man, this choppiness. God, I hate this. Same thing with SPY. See that choppy? That's chop zone? See, that's what I hate. Like this type of crap like this, I hate it. When you see when you see strong moves like this is what you want to trade. Whether it's on the upside or the downside. See, this is beautiful. This is healthy. But this crap here, it's just, I mean, look at the difference from, a selling opportunity or put opportunity, call opportunity, and then look at this, chop zone, chop. Look at the difference on how to avoid this crap, but to trade this by understanding the tops down to your bottoms, playing the bottoms back up to your tops. Beautiful play. Look at this, nice downtrend, back up to the uptrend, now into consolidation. So this is the area I avoid, is this chop zone till buyers step back in or sellers step back in, one of the two. Now buyers can step in. I mean, you have somewhat of a bull flag pattern set up, of course. I mean, you got this little level here where you can consolidate and then go for the next leg up. I mean, you do have that if buyers can step back in. But at the same time, too, you got to look at it from a short standpoint because shorts or sellers are holding buyers underneath what price points? 93, 94. See, 94 pullback, bam. 93 pullback, bam. So we know where the sellers are located for sure, which is putting us in this ugly, well, I say ugly, but in this range, tops, bottoms for the day. See right here, area that you can't break, area that you can't crack. So you can use that for a channel. tops, bottoms. That's gonna be around 960. I mean, you want around 960.50. Cool. And then you got around is 94. So you're just in a range back and forth, back and forth. Like I said, because look at your bottoms. Look where your buyers came in at. 96, 690.50, buyers, right? 94, 93, sellers. So right now you're just going sideways, trying to figure out which way it wants to go. So we right in the center, trying to figure out we going this way or going back that way. But this is how to avoid that crap. Don't trade it. Just wait for the setup to present itself. But yeah, when you see this, avoid it as much as possible. Do not trade that. Because I mean, think about it. This unhealthy candles. Upper shadows, lower shadows. Upper shadows, lower shadows. I mean, look at the difference right here. Where you have way more healthy candles. On the downside, see that? Healthy candles, right? And then look at the upside. Healthy candles. Now look at this crap. Would you really trade this and not knowing what it wants to do? You jumping in on the call, but what about we pull down? Oh, I'm gonna jump in on the put. What about we go up? We don't. But you see what I mean? It's like when you in this little area, I wait for volatility to step back in to kind of give me an idea. I mean, could you be setting up for another move? Yeah, but just wait on volatility to take place. Don't chase it and don't force anything. Wait for the buyers to show their hand or wait for the sellers to show their hand. And we know buyers gonna show their hand. We want to see a push back up towards 93, 94. We want to see some consecutive, kind of like we got here. Where we came down towards the 90s, look at those consecutive candles up. See that? The buyer stepped in, right? We want to see consecutive movements, whether it's up or down. That's gonna indicate where you go from there. But be patient. I mean, right now we're holding on the VWAP. VWAP is still holding, but we want to see buyers step in for sure. We want to see some good, healthy candles step in. Yeah, just be patient. Be patient. Wait on the next setup. Just take your time. And also just take your time to understand on when to trade. Like this morning, what I was telling you guys, wait for the pull back down. I had everything mapped out. Look at this. Possible call opportunity. I told you going right into a bull, right into the bears, right into the demand zone for that little push back on up. Right here. You went right into the supply zone for the push right back on down. But you see how I color coded everything from tops where sellers are coming in at, bottoms where buyers come in at, and then this area where it's kind of like indecisive. And then even with Tesla, what I told you, what was I waiting for? I explained everything on what I was doing. When I see that solid red candle and what I told you I was looking at, I was seeing this consecutive movement. When I see something like this, I love a play like this because it's easy to read. If you're missing missing this move here, all right, catch the move on up. That's it. If you catch the move on, if you missed the move on, if you missed the move on up, all right, catch the move on down. But you see how easy and simple it is to trade these? Easy. If you miss one side, catch the back side. Easy. That's why I love these type of setups. It's it's clear to see. We're not getting caught up in choppiness, so I love those type of plays. It's so easy to trade in and out. It's so easy to trade them bad boys. I mean, uptrends are not bad either, but it gets a little risky the higher and higher you go, especially when you get towards some high, overextended. Starting off around the VWAP, yeah, here, but then as you get up here, it gets a little bit risky. Because your 90 MA showed, the value was underneath 101.50 back on down, which created this to get overextended. And what happens? You need to pull back down to what? That 90 MA. Because that showed that it was overvalued, as this showed that it was undervalued. So it's all about reading these different levels. Whether you're trading CRWV, Tesla, SPY, whatever the case may be. Understanding how to just know when to trade and know when not to trade. Right here, this is consolidation. Choppy is no healthy candles at this moment. Not yet. It will in due time, but right now it's just choppy. You're just going back and forth. And look at your prices. Look at these lines are not here just to be here. That lines right here represents 692. That lines up here, these lines represents 693, 693.50. So don't just have the lines to make it look pretty. Understand on what price point is it. Right there, 96.92, 693, 693.50, and so forth. Right now we're starting to pull. Now we're starting to get a little bit of, getting some type of volatility. See, but you're getting more so of the puts at this time. So let's just see. Is this gonna be an actual sell-off or is this a fake out? Let's see. Right now, it's still holding lower shadow. VWAP still holding. It's starting to create a little bit of, some type of little movement. We'll see. So me, I look at prices. Like I said, I understand levels. So like, okay, the area that we at right now, I know that we holding 92. It's okay. Next level, if we're going up, I need to see 92.50, 93, 93.50, 94, 94.50. Because I'm looking at these prices. And I'm not looking at the line because they look neat. I understand what levels they are. 92, 92.50, 93, 93.50. I know how to read these very clearly. So, I understand your prices. Right now, we're still in what? Consolidation. Still, even though we had a move, we are still consolidating. We know right now, as of now, we're underneath 92.50. So that's putting you in between 92.50 down to 92. So we in this little area here. 92.50, 92. Now if they hold 92, that means 92.50 is gonna hold up as a floor. Now we need to get a push up to 93 because we're trying to figure out which direction this bad boy wants to move. So again, within the $2 increment level, SPY likes to move by 50-cent increment levels. So right here, buyers are trying to stay on top of what? 92.50. They know if they're good on top of 92.50, hold 92.50, you have room to run up towards what? 93. 93 to 93.50 because their goal is to slowly move their way up. They're slowly trying to claw their way back up to the upside. 92, 92.50, 93, 93.50. Next thing you know, into what? 94. So right now we know for sure we got lower shadow, creating some little traps at this moment. So right now, but look where we at, 92.50. You gotta pay close attention to details. See right now, look like that candle trying to close on top of what price point? 92.50. Now putting you in a range of what? 92.50, 93. So it's trying to create a range here and here. Instead of down here, trying to create a range between right here. So watch it as it's just still setting up. Now we close underneath 92.50. Okay, yes, we have to focus on the downside. 92.50 down to 92 in that way. So all we just doing is trying to figure out, depending on your bias, if you're long bias or short bias. Your long bias, we know that we need to stay underneath 93, underneath 92.50, because your goal is to build down. Your long bias, we know we need to get back above 92.50, up to 93.50, because your goal is to go up. Right now, we're just still kind of going back and forth, but right now, puts are winning at the moment because we are underneath what? 92.50. So, like I said, it's just in a range right now. It's just in a range, but let it set itself up. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. Let it present itself. Just like I'm not trading Tesla right now. I'm waiting on it to set itself up. I'm waiting to see where we go from here. I mean, I know my price points and I know what I'm expecting or what I want. But I gotta wait for the buyers to give me that confirmation. I need them to step in. Come out of this consolidation and move. Right now, it's still looking a little weak. I can't force anything. Can we come out of this little possible bear flag setup and reverse back up? Or could we start to come back down? So all I'm doing is watching to see, I know what I want. But if I don't get it, I have to transition. I have to adjust. So that means that, okay, we all put them back down. Then instead of being long buys, okay, just go short buys. We can't get that breakout this way. Okay, we start to reverse. Okay, then maybe I need to utilize this area for tops back down. I can still bank on it. So, but yeah, guys, just take your time to understand these levels, man. Just take your time, man. Especially on Fridays. If you profited, man, don't throw your money back away. Please don't do that. Just take your time, man. The market is always opportunities. It's always opportunities, but just be patient, man. Be patient and just let it tell you what it's gonna do. Because the market don't care about your feelings. You just have to go with what it tells you. So CRWV, again, for my longs, you want to get back on top of this level here for that pushback on up towards these highs. Up towards 103. We want to see that nice U-shaped pattern, but we want to turn this back into support, right? Turn this back into support and then get that move back up. If you're still, trying to trade that. But look right here, see what I mean with Tesla? See that? I didn't rush anything. I'm just watching it. I'm just understanding it. That we still cannot break out, still hold up as resistance, start to turn. See? So I gotta respect it, I have to respect on what's taking place right now until buyers step back in and we do get that push back to the upside. But right now, all I'm seeing is choppiness. Red, green, a few little reds here, a few little reds. It's choppy right now. Definitely choppy. Definitely choppy, but I'm not forcing anything. See, basically got 1, 2, 3 red candles, then a little bounce, then a few little red candles, then a bounce. So it looked like it's trying to, we're trying to create something, but I'm gonna keep it on watch. Because I do count my candles too. I always count my candles, especially, that's one of my things that I like to do, is count candles. Because these are 5-minute candles. So I do like 5, 10, 15. I wait for 15 minutes of pullback or 15 minutes of spiking just to kind of understand what's the next thing to do. So as we was coming down this way, I mean, I know I didn't get the full red candle drop. As soon as we came down this way, I started doing like 5, 10, around 15, right around this level. Because I told you, whenever you see consecutive candles in a row, they're purposely pushing. I mean, just like almost like what CRWV did. They pushed purposely towards 103. That just like spot with Tesla purposely pulled back down towards 435. They went for a certain target. So it look like we're starting to curl, so that means no going along. See, I didn't force anything. I ain't let my emotion get the better of me. I'm just going by what I'm going off of everything that I can see. I see a bear flag pattern that's telling me that's still a no-go. See nothing but resistance on top that's still telling me that's a no-go on the long side. And I just had to confirm it, and I'm not gonna force anything. I'm not gonna force my bias on something that's what is telling me otherwise. So I can't go long right now. Play the downside. SPY, what we doing? But I told you, curling, looking weak. See, by understanding these levels, understanding levels. Because what did you fall back underneath? 92.50 down to what? 92. And then from 92, you lose that. What you got left? I mean, going down to 91.50. Slowly going from this trend line, slowly going this way. And it's still looking weak. Still looking weak. Like I said, the strongest bounce you had this morning. Down here for that nice move back on up. So my thing is, even if you missed the downside, prepare for the upside. That's it. Because what did I do with Tesla? I wasn't trying to chase these bottoms. I was waiting for that pullback. As this was taking place, what I was doing, getting myself ready, understanding the levels, and what happened. Then you got that bounce at 35, right back on up. Even though we didn't break 40 yet, but still. But like I said, just keep everything on watch. Don't force anything, guys. But yeah, about to be heading on out, man. Guys, I know I got to wrap on up, man. And like I said, I'm always here to help y'all with whatever y'all need help with. Love to everybody, man. Y'all already know. Peace, love, and happiness. Y'all already know how I rock and roll. So, again, thank you guys for everything. Again, W Team, W Chat as usual on all platforms. W Mods, of course. Y'all already know. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. And also, Nadia, thank you for the super chat. Definitely appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate you. If y'all new to my channel, hit up that subscribe button, guys. I gotta close my things. But like I said, yeah, if y'all new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. It goes a long way. We're still trying to build our way up to a now 1,500, and we can get it rocking and rolling towards 2,000. I'm cool, because the more people that subscribe, the more people we can help. Get them away from 9 to 5, where they can work for themselves and just live life the way that they want to live it. So, and again, free content. I'm doing the best that I can to help out as many people, even if I don't know you. If you're ready to subscribe, like, share, comment. If you're on Twitch or Kick, follow, subscribe to avoid ads. So let me go ahead and start getting geared up, guys. About to be heading on out, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. It's the weekend, so let me go ahead and use my my little weekend thing. You know what I'm about to do, Queen. So bam! I hope everybody have a blessed weekend. So again, I hope everybody is cool with the new scheduling, and we'll rock and roll. Don't forget, guys, the new scheduling is gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. 6 hours of stream, 6 to 8 hours of stream, and then Tuesday, Thursdays are going to be the one-on-one. So, I mean, because I have to put all that together. So, other than that, man, guys, love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do for me. I will be getting my, the charts and everything set up for next week. Of course, Patreon members and everybody else, I will get everything ready. Then you guys know what to expect for next week and so forth. So, other than that, man, congratulations to all my traders. God bless you guys. Thank y'all for being my support, my backbone, pushing me through the difficult times. Going into 2026, trying to do better, be better, and so forth, man. But I wouldn't be me if it wouldn't be for you guys. Wouldn't be no JTraedz without y'all. Thank y'all. Love y'all. So, about to be heading on out, man. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Whoa. Markets closed Monday? Is it? Wait, hold on. Let me, hold on. Hold on, Queen. I got my little list. Is it closed Monday? What's Monday? I'm about to double check. Hold on. Hold up. What's Monday? I don't know. I'm trying to chop it and type it in right now. I used to have my little list. I don't know what the hell I did with my list, though. Holiday market. Let me see. All right, let me see. For 2026. All right, let me see. I'm about to check it. I'm about to check it real quick, Queen. Hold on. I mean, I didn't see anything. Let me see. I'm double checking it. 26 January. That was New Year's. Oh yeah. Oh shoot. You're right. Ooh, and I'm glad you brought that up. You're right. How the hell I missed that? Yeah, that's MLK. That's Martin Luther King. Yeah, you're right. I forgot. I mean, I kept forgetting adding the MLK to it, man. I keep forgetting about that, and I'm so sorry. Respects to MLK, to Dr. Martin Luther King. Sorry about that. Yeah, we do have MLK Monday. That is going to be Monday on the 19th. You're so right. And I didn't think about that. Yeah, we do. And I'll bring it up right here, too, guys. We do have MLK holiday coming up. I don't know how the hell I missed that right here. So, 26, MLK. Yep, Monday 19th. Right here, guys. Monday, January 19th, Martin Luther King Day. Yep. So the markets will be closed. You are so right. Now, thank you for bringing that back, bringing that up to me too, to my attention. I wasn't even thinking. I wasn't even thinking. You're right. So probably why we're gonna have a pullback, because again the market gonna be closed then. So we're gonna be opening up Tuesday. It's probably why they may sell up today. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's probably why we may pull back today. So with the market being closed Monday, and knowing that we're gonna reopen Tuesday, then they may just sell off, and then set up going into Tuesday. Okay. So the market closed. So we got a free day then. Okay. Well, and I'm gonna post it myself. And Aussie, thank you so much, Queen. Appreciate you for letting me know that, because I forgot all about that. I mean, I can't believe I did that to MLK, man, to Dr. Martin Luther King. I feel bad. I get so many things in my life. I mean, so many things going on, birthdays and it's just so many things to remember, man. Especially when you have, you have a big family and kids, and I mean, of course, holidays and birthdays, and it's like nieces and nephews, and I just can't keep up with all of that. You can't keep up with all that. Shout out to Primo for bringing it up though, and shout out to you, Aussie. Appreciate you, Queen. So I guess Tuesday then. So we're gonna have a free day off Monday, guys. So don't forget Monday, and I will post it on Patreon and Discord and everything else to remind everybody that we have a holiday Monday, guys. That is Dr. Martin Luther King Day. Don't forget about that. The market will be closed. So, other than that, guys, y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. So, if the market gonna be closed, I'll go in live Tuesday, Aussie and everybody else. I'll go live Tuesday, and to substitute it since we're gonna have a day off. So I'll go in Tuesday. All right, guys, man. But yeah, y'all be blessed, man. Y'all stay safe. I hope everybody have a blessed, and again, Happy New Year starting off, man. Everybody get what they want, what they work hard for, and so forth, man. I will see y'all for Take Profits Tuesday. Take Profits Tuesdays, and we'll rock and roll from there, man. Y'all already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Y'all already know Aussie. Y'all already Queen. You already know Queen. You know what time it is. If you need help with anything too, let me know, because you already know how to reach out to me, Aussie. I'm always gonna have you back. If you ever need help with anything, you already know I got you. So yeah, guys, about to be heading on out. Hit my mic. About to be heading on out, guys. So y'all stay blessed, stay safe. Y'all already know what I'm about to say before I head on out. Maximize your reward, minimize your risk. Always put grateful over greed, and you will succeed every single time. Till then, stay blessed, stay safe, guys. Love y'all. Peace.
Subscribe for more content.